And a pleasant good evening to you and to yours, and welcome to the Brevard Sports Network. Alan Slaughterzinski with you here as we get set to deliver another great action here on Friday night. Hopefully, we're live. I don't have any idea. Let's see here. Oh, boy. We good?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Just want to make sure all is all right. Yep, we're all good to go. Okay. You just never know with these things. Welcome to Panther Stadium. It's senior night for Heritage tonight, and not only is it senior night, but it's do or die night. As I'm here with the play-by-play man for the evening, Chase Alexander. And Chase, you were here last week when Martin County came down here, and I don't even think to say snatching victory from the jaws of defeat adequately describes what happened with 23 seconds to play in this football game last week. But my whole thing is how does a football team recover from such a devastating loss?
It's a tough thing to do, and it all starts with the coaching staff.
Right.
These players have to get behind these coaches, and these coaches have to be preaching the right things to these players here. They have to bounce back. Their playoff chances are luckily still alive for them here. I mean, it's going to take a lot. It's going to take a win here, and it's also going to take a loss from, I believe it is, Miramar.
Miramar, yep. Miramar against Cardinal Gibbons tonight. And the math is going to have to fall right for the Panthers to get there. And then you take Heritage, who has 3 wins, and they say, well, you know what? They look across the sidelines and they see a team that's won twice. But they're going to host a playoff game because they've played the toughest schedule in all of 1A. And tonight we get a rare treat, and that treat is we are going to see the best youth football quarterback I've ever seen play in Brevard County High School or Brevard County youth football in Noah Flores. Now, Noah gets a chance to play quarterback tonight because based on that tough schedule that MCC has played to this point, let's just say their first 2 quarterbacks are out with injuries.
Yeah.
Okay. In fact, this is a very beat-up football team. For MCC, you're going to have Noah Flores at quarterback tonight. I listen, whether you win or you lose, okay, you're going to host a playoff game.
Yeah.
You're going to host Orlando Christian Prep likely. I think the thing for them is to get out of here healthy tonight.
Yeah, that's the most important thing. And Flores has absolutely been a bell cow. A bell cow is an understatement, this guy. This guy's going to start at quarterback tonight. He's 4th on the team in carries. He's 1st on the team in receptions. He's 1st on the team in touchdowns. He is 1st on the team in interceptions. And not only that, he is the holder on the special teams unit. And every kickoff that's to him and he get a chance to return, he's going to get it past the 50 pretty much 100% of the time.
That's my thing. Do you think the special teams coach for Heritage this week emphasized do not kick the ball to Noah Flores?
Yeah, I mean, I said it the last time I did MCC, the first thing that, I mean, he started out the game like that, and it's like, how is that not on your scouting report as a coaching staff? Either kick it to the other side of them, try to pooch kick it. If you don't got the leg to kick it through the back of the end zone, do not let him return this football to start the game, most importantly.
Yeah, no doubt. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you in part by the CruiseCoach.com, Space Coast Lacrosse, the Cancer Care Centers of Brevard, Pizza Vola in West Melbourne. And, of course, we want to thank the Heritage Panther Booster Club as tonight completes year 3 of our broadcast season with Heritage. It is a blast coming down here. We okay? Okay. You scared me. I was going to replay the clip from last week, but I didn't want to. And I also want to say hello to, because I know that Noah's family from Guam is watching. So I want to say hello to them as the Panthers get set to take the field here on senior night. Senior night, always a special night as the Panthers get ready to walk through or run through or charge through.
Slight jog through that sign right there.
Yeah.
Wasn't quite a tear up.
So it'll be Michael Benson going up against Willie Tillman. Benson in year 3, Tillman in year 2.
Yeah, and Coach Benson has a tough task tonight. I mean, we talked about it just a little bit before, but trying to get his guys right back on schedule after a loss like that, it's so tough.
You're banging the
oh
yeah.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. So if you are Mike Benson, you know, he, like you said, he had a task this week to try to get his team refocused for tonight, because it's 4th and 23 at the 50. You win the football game, you're district champs.
Yeah, and it just was a kind of a collapse on the. They had a great call. They contained the quarterback. He stepped up in the pocket, and just guys trying to be a hero. They just need to stay disciplined.
As Nate Owens and Kaiser Birch will go back deep, and MCC is set to kick off, and here to tell you all about it, my man, Chase Alexander.
Kick for the Hustlers, Will Stewart, number 14.
Turn that down over there.
Big boot he has.
I can hear it.
And that one's away, and it's going to be returnable. It's going to be Birch if he can field it. He's going to field it. Tries to get upfield. Now he's going to try to wiggle through but cannot. So Heritage starts with bad field position to start this ball game.
I must have given you one of the newer tripods. This thing is smooth,
it is,
man. I mean, it is smooth. I'll have to make sure I write a little CH on it so you get it back. One I had last night for the volleyball match was all crooked. I couldn't get it. I was like, man.
Yeah, some of them are. The one at the little tripod.
That thing is like, I should pay you guys double for working that thing.
And Padala will come out for the Panthers. And Padala had a somewhat okay game last week. He really struggled to start, and he really found his stride later in the ball game, just unable to hang on, of course.
I'm going to give you my views on Jordan coming up here because I love the kid. I really do, and we'll talk about him here.
He's going to hand it off. No, fake the handoff to Lee, end around to Owens. Owens has space, gets past the blocker. He's going to be pushed out of bounds right about the 38-yard line. Good run to start this ball game.
Yeah, that's a great play right there. Good call, little misdirection, jet pitch to the opposite side. And that's the game plan if you're the Heritage offense tonight, is to put the ball in the hands of your playmaker, and that playmaker is Nate Owens.
Yeah, Nate Owens has been a complete weapon for this team on defense and offense for these Panthers this season. Padala now is going to hand it off to the leading rusher, Lee. There's a flag.
Yeah, it's going to be illegal motion, so that's going to come back unless MCC. I was pretty sure. Hold on, I don't think he got set. We're going to see here.
Yeah, I don't think he snapped it before he got set.
So let's talk about Jordan Padala. You said Jordan had an okay week last week. Listen, I love Jordan. I do. He's a great kid, but I think that sums up the year for Jordan. An okay year. I think Jordan would even wanted more from him this year. It's been a tough year. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, we're not going to sit here and sugarcoat it. Jordan has played well at times, and there's passes he would like to have back.
Yeah, and it's a tough offense to run. I know he's a senior quarterback. I believe this is his second year in the system because he was at Rockledge with Hughes.
Well, yeah, that's right. He was.
So it's the same system that Hughes brought over from Rockledge. That RPO offense we talked about a lot last week. Me and Knock did.
Yeah.
Just how tough it is sometimes, especially when you're not feeling well throwing the football.
Right.
It's tough to get in rhythm. Handoff goes back to Lee. Lee trying to bounce it outside. Good burst. Good gain for their leading rusher on the season, Dravion Lee, the freshman back.
Yeah, I was going to say, Chase, they get 3 more years of this young man, and he's electric. And I had the opportunity to see him against Titusville to start the season, and without him, they don't beat Titusville, which turns out now to be a huge win.
Yeah, huge. And Lee's a guy that has 100 carries this season. He over half of the carries on his team so far. So really workhorse as a freshman. It's pretty impressive. They're going to flip the pass to Owens. Owens got blocks in front and another first down for the Panthers as they move the football again on an end around to Owens.
It's rivalry night, rivalry week as well, Cocoa and Rockledge. I believe you can watch that on Space Coast Daily if you want. And then I don't even know if Titusville and Astronaut, the 54th Hudson Trophy and the 57th Barbecue Bowl tonight.
Padala now, quick pass outside. I believe that's Birch. Birch now gets outside out of bounds, close to that first down marker.
It's a great drive for Heritage to start. I like the way, listen, obviously your first drives are always scripted drives, And these are plays, makeable plays for Padala, easily completable passes, and he's getting the job done.
He's a guy that you just got to kind of get in rhythm to get him going. Another pre-snap penalty as the carry goes that time to John White.
White, the senior, I believe.
He had a big touchdown pass reception last week on that RPO, just kind of right in the flat. Good fake by Padala. I mean, it's all in the eyes in that RPO. If that defense is biting hard on the run, the flat's going to be wide open. And it's about a 30-yard touchdown catch, I believe, by White.
Going to be a false start. They're going to back it up 5 yards. So Heritage twice now on this drive with pre-snap penalties. And remember that, because that's the thing that shoots his team in the foot on a consistent basis.
Yeah, just that discipline. They've had issues with it, I would say, the last 2 seasons. Just that discipline, trying to keep it intact. And now faced behind the sticks here. Lee to Padala's left. They're going to hand it off to White again. Same looking play. Only gets about maybe 2 or 3 yards there.
So that's going to bring up second down and about 13 Chase. Opening quarter, 9:29 to go here.
We'll see if they really found that middle of the field pass. And Birch really had his best night catching the football coming in to this game with 121 receiving yards. I bet he had over half of that just in last week's game alone. It was a great game for Kaiser Birch, and they were finding him over the middle pretty consistently.
I'm going to tell you something right now. It's been 2 years since I've been in this broadcast booth, and there's a lot of new things that have hit me square in the face driving down here to Heritage. A Publix,
McDonald's, storage units.
Yeah.
You're going to find a storage unit anywhere. Hand off to Lee. Lee breaks the first tackle, then driven backwards. Looks like he got about 5 yards there.
Keep your eye on number 54, Vance Sanger. Sanger leads his team in tackles for loss, MCC that is, and he leads the team with 4.5 sacks. He's got the pink socks on tonight. He wears the number 54.
Yeah, another guy you got to watch out for on that MCC defense, Will Warren.
Yeah.
Averaging 10 tackles a game, 80 tackles so far this season for Warren. Kind of holding it down at that middle linebacker position does Warren, along with the freshman Ja'Cory Mills, top 3 in tackles on the team this season.
Big third down here, Chase.
Padala takes a snap, fakes the handoff, going a little comeback route, and he's dropped.
It.
Looked ahead before he really secured the football, and it's going to bring up a 4th and long and a decision for Coach Benson.
You need – I'm sorry. You gain nothing by punting the football here.
Nope.
You need this win. You go for this, and you don't even think twice about it.
I don't think Benson did think twice. I like that.
Yeah.
They had a great drive going. They had an open play right there, so Padala and Benson like what they see out there. It's going to be about a 4th and 6. Padala straight drop back. Quick fire outside. It's going to be a jump ball. It's caught. What a catch. Looks like that was John White. And the defender in coverage, number 13, Carmelo Williams, one of the best defensive backs for this Hustlers team, just unable to match the size of White. That's going to be a first down for the Panthers.
That's a great ball by Padala. He really put that only where White could get that.
Yeah. Knowing the size difference and knowing that White can go up there and catch it. 1st and 10, they try the hard count. Now they're going to back away.
Padala's looked really good on this opening drive.
Put the ball in places where it needs to be put. So they get the signal. Padala comes back to the line.
I like the fact that this is a drive moving the football and taking time off the clock.
Absolutely. Fakes the handoff. It's going to be a jump ball in the corner of the end zone. It's caught.
What
a ball from Jordan Padala. And who else but Nathaniel Owens.
What a throw from Padala.
Absolute beaut of a ball by Padala. And the Panthers get on the scoreboard first.
That's my dude. Jordan Padala drops a dime.
I mean, what a drive from Padala and the Panthers.
Great throw. That's how you open it up right there.
That'll be Nathaniel Owens' 8th touchdown on the season. Leads the team in touchdowns this season. And just a one-on-one ball, trusting your guy, and Padala put it in the perfect spot. I mean, just right in the bread basket.
Yep.
Field goal attempt looks like he got tipped at the line. It's going to be short. Yeah, no good.
These are the things that haunt you in the end right there. 6-0. beautiful drive by the Heritage Panthers to start this one. That was the drive of I'm going to give Jordan Padala a lot of credit on that drive right there, man. And that offensive line played really well on that opening drive, too. Van Sanger's no joke to block, and he had time to stand in the pocket and look for guys.
And that drive looks like they practice it consistently. I mean, it was on-time throws. Other than a couple pre-snap penalties, really clean drive by Padala. Like you said, the offensive line held up well. A couple good runs mixed in there with Lee. If they can keep this going, this is going to be a tough comeback for these Hustlers.
Now we get to see one of my favorite players ever in this county, in Noah Flores. And I watched Noah Flores take Satellite Beach Scorpions youth football to the Pop Warner Super Bowl. And listen, the football is a team effort. But on a bad ankle, he nearly won the Pop Warner Super Bowl.
Yeah, and I mean, I could argue that he won them that Orlando Christian Prep game. I mean, he had 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
I mean, he was playing quarterback, receiver.
First of all, you're not going to get an argument out of me on that.
And that's a little squib kick.
That's because you're not kicking a Flores.
Yeah.
That's smart. Listen, that's smart.
Yeah, and they had the Hustlers, in a bad spot. Luckily, the guy, number 12, came and cleaned it up.
That is smart.
Jackson Mobley out there cleaned it up after the muffed.
Teams that have kicked him have to know what he's capable of. I just think they think that they can stop him.
When you watch him catch the football, it's a different type of acceleration.
Yeah.
It's almost like, something you see at the college level. It's just the separation is insane. So Flores starts the game. Quick little pass outside to Clark. Clark now hits the sideline, pushed out of bounds. Good gain of about 6 or 7 yards.
I was watching Jelani Clark and Noah Flores in warm-ups, and they really seem to have a pretty good connection here. And that's a good, safe pass on first down for Flores to start with. The back in the backfield is going to be A.J. Hunter, wearing the number 4, the senior. He's going to be sidecar right to Flores.
Yeah, and Flores, 87% completion percentage last week, so a lot of those quick passes. Read option, Flores takes it himself. Now he's going to try to bounce outside. Missed tackle. Tries to spin away, but good rally by the Panthers defense to stay on top of Flores and not let him break loose.
Forward progress is going to be enough for a Hustler first down as long as we don't have a flag. And it is indeed an MCC first down. And I tell you what, watch the way he runs the RPO tonight.
Yeah, a lot of that maybe incorporating an option, triple option type offense. They have a lot of weapons, the Hustlers do.
Knox Robinson, the offensive coordinator, I know has wanted Flores at quarterback for a couple of weeks, but I think you had to give the sophomore Sebastian Troyon the opportunity to develop.
And he did develop, through those next couple of games, as Flores is going to hand it up the gut. Lowers his shoulder, good gain that time by A.J. Hunter. And Hunter's a guy with just 10 carries coming into this game. Looks like Knox Robinson saw what he liked, saw something that A.J. Hunter could capitalize on the film, and he's going to start at running back. Receivers outside is going to be Grady Bonenberger, along with Lucas Hamilton and Colton Brown. And Jelani Clark in the slot. High snap, Flores back to Hunter. Hunter's got big Javion Cooper out in front. He's going to pick up another first down on the ground for the Hustlers.
Yeah, keep your eye on big number 70. He's headed to Syracuse University in the ACC. I'm curious if that's the commitment he's going to keep as we get ever so close.
I think a lot of guys like that coach. Fran Brown, I believe, the head coach of Syracuse, and one of Heritage's own, J.R. Samuel, Demetrius Samuel.
Yeah.
I played with him in high school. My senior year, he was a freshman. And he's a great player, and I think maybe he might have something to do with Cooper going to Syracuse.
Yeah, could be.
Maybe in his ear a little bit.
They were teammates.
Yeah, they definitely were. So good thing Syracuse got going over there, I think. It's going to be officials' timeout. 5:42 to go here in the first quarter. Offenses have looked pretty good to start this ball game.
It's been a good, clean, crisp game. Looks like the air tonight. Clean, crisp, and cool.
Beautiful night.
This is football weather.
It's right in time for the holidays, fall. Oh, it's great.
What are you going to – well, we'll talk about your costume tomorrow.
I actually got a costume. I got a costume this year.
All right, we're going to talk
Flores
about
drops back. He's going to roll right, facing pressure. And he's going to sling a ball. He's got a man. It's Bonenberger. It's caught. Grady Bonenberger into the end zone. And how about this kid, Noah Flores, man? I mean, this is insane.
He threw an absolute dart to Bonenberger, and it's 6-6.
I mean,
I thought he was sacked.
Insane. This, oh, my gosh. This is a guy that is a receiver, running back, defensive back, and he's throwing probably the best ball.
I told you.
That was, oh, my goodness, Noah Flores. Grady Bonenberger.
Did you see that pass?
His 5th touchdown on the season for Bonenberger, leads the team in receiving touchdowns.
And this kid right here, Will, is one of the best kickers in Brevard County.
Absolutely. Will Stewart.
Did he make that?
Line drive.
Yeah, he made it, though.
So 7-6, the Hustlers get a 1-point lead. The extra point puts them on top.
We could be in for how appropriate, a thriller.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, you like that, did you?
See what you did there.
Yeah, you see what I did there?
And that 1 point could come back to bite the Panthers. Absolutely. I mean, in this shootout type of a game.
Yep. No doubt. No doubt about it.
Proved to be crucial.
Huh.
Looks like they had that ball at about the 45, so a 45-yard touchdown pass somewhere around there.
So now it's gonna be which offense can keep this up.
Yeah, and the question really is, can Padala stay consistent? We've seen inconsistent play all season. He's been great, and he's had his lows, and can he put it all together when all is on the line, a playoffs opportunity? If they get a win, they'll get at least a chance at it. If they lose, they're out for good.
Yeah, they lose. There, you can't. You're not going.
Back to return Birch and Owens. Stewart's going to boot it away. Good high arcing kick. And it's going to be Birch, going to be returned around about the 5. He's going to try to get up that left sideline. Now turns back, spins away from a defender. And just a crowd of Hustlers there to take him down. Good coverage by Carmelo Williams and company on the return.
Great tackle down there by Will Warren. You mentioned him earlier. Will Warren. Playing special teams. Well, with a 1A school, you're going to have a lot of guys going both ways.
And it gets, we talked about how deplenished they are with these injuries. And, win here for the Hustlers. They have a home playoff game, so it's like it definitely matters for morale going into the playoffs with a win. It's definitely going to matter.
Yep.
But you don't want to go into the playoff with one of your guys like Will Warren or one of those key pieces hurt. But you also don't want to give a game away. So you're in a tough spot if you're Coach Tillman and company. Padala back out. Takes the snap. Is going to hand it off. And it's going to be wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. Nowhere to go that time on the carry was Malik Clark, the senior back. And he was wrapped up at the line by number 12, Carmani Williams, playing that defensive end position.
So 2nd and 11 now, and Padala's going to have to bail him out here.
Clark's going to remain the back in the backfield. Let's get the call from Coach Hughes and Benson on the sideline.
Sanger will switch to the right side.
They're switching to whichever side that running back is opposite. And Padala's going to keep it. Wasn't the right read. Slammed to the ground, and another loss on that play. So
Carmani Williams in there that time.
Carmani Williams, back-to-back tackle for losses on this defensive line. Now brings up a 3rd and 12, so 2 negative plays. I don't know if that was just a straight read option or the pass option was in there.
Whatever they did on that opening drive scripted, I'd recycle those plays.
Got to stick right to that. High snap, Padala. He's got
all
plenty
the
of time. Pressure coming out from behind. Now he's going to try to scramble and just nowhere to go for Jordan Padala. That's a coverage sack right there if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, no doubt. The man-on-man coverage downfield was terrific, and Padala literally stood there for 2 seconds.
Yeah, and he stared down this right side of the field. I know he had Birch and Owens, his top 2 targets, but got to get your eyes moving around, and He actually did pick up about 4 yards on that scramble, so it's going to bring up a 4th and 8.
Steve Moore on, hopefully not to kick to Noah Flores.
They got to kick it out of bounds here. It's the only thing you can do.
What a great 3 and out, though.
Great bounce back from the Hustlers defense. Low snap, He has trouble with it. Almost blocked. He gets it away, and it is angling towards the sideline. That's a great punt, given in the fact that he muffed the snap and almost blocked. Also gets out of bounds inside Hustlers territory.
Yeah, listen, let me tell you something. A lot of times high school kickers will panic on that and just get it off.
Yeah.
But he still angled that ball. That's a heck of a job by Moore on that punt.
Great job by the sophomore punter. And the Hustlers and Flores will take over right about where he threw that touchdown pass, their own 49-yard line.
Boy, I sure would wish my Amazon would update.
Yeah, we got a rivalry, or not a rivalry, but we got a matchup on our hands.
Yeah, we do. We got 2 bad teams going at it on Thursday Night Football.
Flores
not here. We're talking about the Ravens and the
Ravens
Dolphins.
And Dolphins.
I don't mean MCC
Flores.
and Heritage.
Nowhere to go. Try to quarterback keeper, maybe gets a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Please save the email. I was not talking about these 2 teams on the field here. I'm talking about the 2 teams down on the field at Hard Rock Stadium.
Yeah,
I can hear it. I can see those emails now. Cancel my subscription.
Good catch.
Good catch. We don't have subscriptions.
Flores now going empty. 5 receivers out wide. Now he's going to motion a man. He's going to flip it to him. Trying to get outside and get some blocks, and runs right into a couple of Heritage defenders that time.
Gain of 5, though, so it's going to make it 3rd and manageable.
Number 18. I don't have a number 18 on my roster.
I do not either. And we got an injured Panther down, and that's an opportunity for us to step aside. You're watching high school football here on Brevard Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Christy Lindback with Compass, your East Coast real estate expert. When it comes to selling your home, experience and strategy matter. My team and I make sure every detail is handled, so you get top dollar and a stress-free experience. We bring in professional stagers, high-end photographers, and cinematic videographers to showcase your home at its best. Because every showing starts online, and we make sure your home stands out. With consistent communication, strong negotiation skills, and local market expertise, I guide you every step of the way. Because here in Brevard, when it comes to real estate, Chrissy knows. Ready to buy or sell in Brevard? Visit Chrissy Knows, and let's get started.
All right, and we're back live here. 3rd and 5 for Flores and the Hustlers. Flores rolls right. He's got tons of space. Noah Flores in open space. Not what you want to see if you're a defense. Noah Flores all the way to the house.
I missed it. I absolutely missed it.
What a play by Noah Flores.
I blew it. I absolutely blew it.
Don't worry. We're probably going to see it a couple more times tonight.
Yeah, I absolutely blew it.
Noah Flores, it was about a 45-yard touchdown scramble. And you got to run a quarterback spy. No rush lane integrity there by the defense. Just letting them get outside of contain and out loose.
You got that call the old-fashioned way, radio-wise.
Radio.
I could not find the other angle.
You just got to blame Flores on that one.
I just don't play any more commercials.
Will Stewart out to attempt the extra point, and Noah Flores is a man on a mission here tonight.
I mean, that's incredible.
It is, you have the passing threat, of he's shown the last drive as the snap's good, holds good, extra point right through the middle of the uprights.
I think he kicked that one back to MCC. 14-6. Chrissy knows. Chrissy Lindback, the realtor that, and I love Chrissy, but she just cost us the touchdown with her commercial. It's a great commercial, by the way. Chrissy did a terrific job on it. But
how about the fact that we got commercials?
Yeah, we do. I got a couple of them. Look at this one right here. Check this out. Watch this. This is pretty cool, too. This one, I really like this one right here. You got the little BSN thing that pops up there, right? That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Getting advanced here.
We're trying to. If I could just learn how to get back to the game in time. Not the first touchdown I've missed.
It happens. It happens.
Everybody in Guam right now is a little upset with me.
I mean, they've seen their fair share of touchdowns.
Yeah, that's for sure.
That one, just as explosive as the next. Noah Flores just it's just that acceleration is just on a different level.
I knew when we were going to see him, when I was told earlier this week he was going to play quarterback, and I just, it was like, well, what game were you going to do? And I'm like, I'm going out and watch MCC and Heritage.
I mean, if he consistently played quarterback, he'd be in discussion for the best quarterback in this county.
Yes, he would, easily.
As that's going to be Birch on the return. And Birch now trying to get outside, but again, great coverage by the Hustlers as he's pushed out of bounds right about his own 25-yard line.
I'm going to make a prediction. This is a game-defining drive for Heritage's offense because they don't have an answer for Noah Flores.
It's hard to have an answer for Noah Flores.
They better find one.
Because you either lose a rusher and you drop him back in as a quarterback spy, and if that even works,
right,
he can easily maneuver out of that quarterback spy. You lose a rusher or you lose a guy in pass coverage, and they got some receivers on the outside, and we've seen Flores can hit them when they're open. Yeah, and I'd have to agree. I mean, you'd like to see Padala go back in rhythm here with these short little passes. He's going to hand it off Dravion Lee. Lee lowers his shoulder, but he's met in the hole by Ja'Cory Mills, freshman on freshman, and Mills wins that battle.
Mills was a freshman at Satellite Beach Youth Football, too. Not at the same time that Flores was. Watching Ja'Cory Mills play football at Satellite Beach was like watching, I don't know, pick any NFL. It was like watching Derrick Henry play against kids.
Yeah, and I had to. That's one guy that I saw in youth football. You know, you and Caleb talk about all these guys, and that's one guy that I saw in youth football, and it was just like a man amongst kids out there. It's a quick little pass, and it's going to be right at that marker, I believe. With forward progress, they'll give them the first down.
They will. That's a good spot, and they tell them to move the chains already. And that's what they're going to need to do tonight. It's going to have to be a death by 1,000 paper cuts, and then you hope that John White and Dravion Lee can break one. 35 seconds to go in the first quarter.
And it was Kaiser Birch on the reception that time. Lee and White, the backs in the backfield. Again, they keep trying to go to that hard count. I don't know if it's a hard count or just MCC not biting on it. 16 seconds and ticking in this first quarter. Padala, quick pass is going to be Owens one-on-one. Can he make a man miss? And he's going to trip up, and he's going to be pushed down after a gain of about 4 yards that time by Nathaniel Owens. On the tackle, number 9, Noah Gabriel.
And that's the end of the first quarter. I'm going to attempt my hand at another commercial. We'll be right back here on Brevard Sports Network. Hey, I got us back.
Look at that. We're back before the snap takes off. As we flip sides of the field, and the Panthers are met with a 2nd and 5. Again, the backs, White and Lee. And looks like a little miscommunication. High ball. Owens able to haul it in, and that one just hung up in the air. Luckily, Owens fights forward, maybe gains. Oh, they're going to mark him pretty close to that first down marker, looks like. And we have an injured Panther.
That's a heck of a spot.
And unfortunately, it looks like it's going to be Owens.
Yeah, it's Nate Owens.
And that is a tough break if you're the Panthers. Don't want to see a guy like that go down.
No, you don't.
Hopefully
no, you don't.
He's all right and can get back in this ball game. As he's popping up.
Yeah.
Maybe some cramps or a little stinger in there.
Something.
Walks off on his own power. It's going to bring up a third. Oh, they gave him a first down, actually. So
wow. You want to talk about a generous spot.
I thought, yeah, that was definitely generous. But 1st and 10 nonetheless for the Panthers.
I can't believe this is the last week of the regular season.
Flew by, didn't it?
I mean, are you kidding me?
Flew by.
Tomorrow night we got more high school football for you. I'll be over at Holy Trinity for SSAA playoff action. Coco's on top of Rockledge 13-0 right now. Astronaut on top of Titusville 3-0.
All right. And another high ball. That's Birch. Tries to spin away, lowers his shoulder, pushed out of bounds by Jelani Clark.
Palm Beach Gardens 14, Melbourne nothing.
Huh. I don't know much about Palm Beach Gardens. I don't know what they're.
American Heritage, Delray Beach 35, Bayside nothing. Running clock in that one. That's SSAA. Space Coast up by 1 on Coral Springs Charter. That's SSAA playoff action. I have nothing for Satellite, nothing for Palm Bay. So that's the scores. The Shockers, Palm Beach Gardens at 3-6, up 14-0 on Melbourne.
Second down, handoff to Lee, and Lee's eaten up that time by Paul Ostrander, the freshman nose guard.
I love the Ostranders, and listen, they've got some athletes in their family. They got a heck of a volleyball player. Their daughter, the Ostranders. Good family, good people.
So now a 3rd and 3 or 4. That marker's kind of blended in with those jerseys on the sideline.
Yeah. Or are you just getting older?
I hope not. It's a little soon for that.
Yeah, I feel you. How old are you, 23?
21.
Yeah, it is a little soon for that. What's your costume this year?
Snoopy and Charlie Brown.
And you are?
I'm Charlie Brown.
Okay.
Yep. Padala, quick pass outside. That is White on the reception. Is going to pick up another Heritage first down as this drive is looking just like the first.
Yep, that's exactly what they needed to do. They needed to replicate that first drive, and they're doing it here. The problem is the edge is now gone to MCC in terms of possession swings because the Hustlers will get the ball to start the second half, and they're up 14-6.
It almost felt like that you had to score on every drive. It feels like that now. You definitely feel like you have to score on every drive. And that missed extra point, too. I mean, they got to attempt 2 points. I would imagine they'd attempt a 2-point conversion. 1st and 10. Yeah, Charlie Brown and Snoopy, my girlfriend and I.
I could see you as Charlie Brown.
Yeah, my dad says the same thing. Big head, yeah.
Have you watched any Charlie Brown cartoons?
Yeah, the Thanksgiving one.
Oh, yeah.
Thanksgiving, Charlie Brown, yeah. Handoff to Lee. Lee slips through and going to be brought down after a gain of about 2 yards that time. Will Warren on the tackle.
There's a Halloween one that's pretty good too with Charlie Brown. I think it's the Great Pumpkin. Charlie Brown and the Great Pumpkin.
I've heard of that. I don't know if I've actually sat down and watched it, but I've definitely heard of that.
Listen, the Red Baron with Snoopy and all. Yeah, what's that? I can't remember the name. Woodstock is the name of the bird.
Yep,
I think
the bird on the doghouse.
Snoopy's shoulder. Yep.
Linus, I know him.
Yeah, Linus, Lucy.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I grew up with Charlie.
The whole
Brown.
Peanuts crew.
Yeah, I grew up with him.
2nd and 8. Padala fakes the handoff. Quick pass outside, and
he got it in. He got it in.
What a grab. And like you said, good throw. A little high, but that's a good throw.
Well, you have to put it out there like that because otherwise that's pick 6 the other way. He throws that. And Padala's back on track again throwing darts.
And that's Kaiser Birch with the toe tap special on the sideline. Another first down for the Panthers with 8:45 remaining here in the first half. They trail by 8 points. Little movement on the defensive side of the ball.
That big Javion Cooper out there at right end. See him?
He wreaked havoc against Orlando Christian Prep. That was 2 weeks ago. I was up in MCC, and he was just caught tipping balls and all that good stuff. They're going to run his way, and that's going to be John White, and White is hit hard that time by Will Warren.
I mean, if you can seal him, you'll get by him.
That was a great job by that left tackle there, just trying to seal him and let White get out in open space and not let Cooper ruin this play. I believe that left tackle is number
He's a big boy,
69.
60, yeah.
Deshaun Barnes.
Yeah. And now Coop will switch to the left. And Vance Sanger comes right side, and he'll switch again.
Jelani Clark also switching sides of the field. Looks like they're going to be in man coverage out there.
They got 2 wide receivers out here with no help on the right side.
Looks like Flores is coming over the top. I believe that's Flores.
Well, that's a lot of space, man.
And that's what they do. They go right at it. Padala. And hit hard, but not after he picks up a first down. You called it.
Yeah,
right
that's a lapse in defensive coverage right there. That's just whoever's calling plays for MCC should have taken a timeout there.
And another hurt Panther on the field. He was hit hard.
Yeah, that's a good listen, Jordan Padala watched that, eyed that, saw that, and as a quarterback, you got to go there immediately.
Yeah. And he didn't hesitate. Just click right in the flat route. Letting this guy get out in space and letting him pick up the first down with his legs.
I mean, if they're going to give you 10 yards, you take it.
And that looks like it is number 3, Brody Gustad.
Gustad.
Only his 6th catch.
Yeah, so you like going to a Halloween party? I mean, you're 21 now.
Yeah,
you get to go. I tell you, the place to go is downtown Melbourne, and people watch.
I'm not like a big party.
That's a blast, man.
We're going to the Blacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Brett Black.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's a lot of fun. The Blacks throw some great gatherings.
1st and 10. Padala quick throw
nice
again.
Throw.
Seeing the flat route. That's Owens as he comes back in the game. And he's going to be a couple yards short of the first down. They can still pick up a first down here right about that 2-yard line, it looks like.
Good job by Kaiser Birch not to he picked, okay, but he didn't do so in a way that drew the flag. That was a good play.
Can't make it too obvious.
No,
yeah.
You're going to throw a pick block. You got to make it inconspicuous, and he did that.
So now 2nd and about 3. Fakes the handoff.
Oh, nice play. Good throw.
Slant all day long. Great read by Padala and Owens as they connect for the 2nd time tonight.
And Jordan Padala is having, outside of that 2nd drive, the young man has come to throw darts tonight.
Yeah, and that one he saw the weak coverage on the outside, and Owens got inside of the corner, and it was an easy read, put it right on the money.
That's a good job by him. That's good recognition by Jordan.
And for the Hustlers, I mean, you know that they have this RPO offense. You got to play a little tighter coverage. I mean, they like these quick throws. You got to switch things up.
That's
the Hustlers.
That wasn't a good drive from the call side of the equation.
Yeah. As the snap bounces, it's going to be I don't think it was a design fake. And he's going to be brought down hard.
And this is the thing.
That's Jelani Clark and another botched extra point attempt.
Yeah, this is the thing that's going to end up killing Heritage tonight is that every phase of the game, to be a playoff team, you have to execute. And so often we see 6-6-6s on the board for them after extra points. And that just has to stop.
Yeah, I mean, now you're down by 2 points with an offense you can't stop, and they get ball at halftime with 6:22 to go here in the 2nd quarter, and that snap, that time it was a bad snap, rolled back, and Steve Moore tried to make something out of nothing.
You just got to spend more time on it during the week. I mean, I don't know what else to, Mike Benson's a great coach. He's got some great assistants. I mean, you got Mark Ainsley down there that led this program for 9 years. You have to get special teams working.
Especially if you want a chance in the playoff. I mean,
you can't miss extra points. You just can't do it.
If they operate like that, if they were to somehow miraculously make the playoffs, I mean, you can't. You'll lose the first round every time.
Yeah.
You cannot operate like that. And with just such a great drive that kills the momentum out of the whole sideline, I mean, that's 2 missed extra points.
Well, you score 2 touchdowns, and you look up, and you're still trailing.
Yeah.
You've equaled them.
It's It's going to be more set to kick it away, and Flores and Clark will be the return man as they scoot up, preparing for the pooch kick, looks like.
Yeah, that ball's not going anywhere near Flores.
I don't think it's not more. It's going to be
35.
Aiden Barrios.
Junior kicker.
And pooch kick. You got to let that roll to Flores. He's going to take it. And he's going to get stopped. And second effort, trying to get past the 40. Pushed out right at the 40. Ooh, whoa. Could have been trouble there with the bleachers.
Nice hurdle.
Carmani Williams. And if you let that roll, I mean, you got Flores back there. Right
yeah, but you know what? Listen, I'd have picked it up. I want my
heat of the moment. I'm not putting shame on anybody.
I want my glory too.
Heat in the moment, you're going to pick that up 9 times out of 10.
I'm not letting that roll to Flores. You get enough of them, bro. I'm taking my shot there.
So Flores will come out with Hunter lined up as the back. Now, I haven't seen Howard DeWitt. I don't know if he's hurt or if
I don't know what's going on with Howard.
Keeping him on the sideline, maybe keeping him from possible injury, and we're going to get a knee pad
issue
on Colton Brown. So Lucas Hamilton will come in the game in place of Brown, and usually
he had a nice touchdown a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, he usually plays that tight end position for the Hustlers. Another high snap, Hunter, and ate up by that defensive line by the Panthers.
Now, I will say this. Tonight, I believe they got a first-time center. And tonight, it's Vance Sanger, I believe, playing center tonight. We'll have to look. I think it is Sanger playing center. Tonight is the first time Vance has ever, in his entire youth football career, played center.
That's a tough task. Clements was on the tackle. And as a former center myself, it's not a plug-and-play position. That's a tough place to plug and play there.
Yeah.
A lot of things that go into that. Flores, it's going to be a quarterback keeper. He's going to cut inside, trying to spin away. And he's going to be about 5 yards short of the first down marker. Going to bring up 3rd and 5.
So here is a huge third down for this Heritage defense. I think with 5:22 to go here, I think Mark Ainsley needs to make sure his defense recognizes just how big this play is. Ainsley, one of the best defensive minds in the state at the high school level, does a terrific job with that 3-3 stack he runs. You don't know where pressure's coming from most of the time. So it'll be interesting to see what Mark calls here to try to prevent MCC from picking this first down up, because if they don't pick it up, I think they're punting from here.
Yeah, and if they throw an incomplete pass 4th and 5, if they gain 3 or 4 yards, they're probably going to go for it. They got to keep contained on Flores. That's the big thing here. Quick pass outside to Clark, and they have him in space. Job. He's not able to brought down, and Clark is about a yard short. They had him behind the line of scrimmage, and Clark able to slip through 2 tackles and get it close to about, it's going to be 4th and 1.
Well, you've already got a playoff spot locked up. You're a district champ. You're going to host the game. It's 4th and 1. Go for it.
And looks like that's what they're going to do. They're going to keep Flores in the offense out there. Hunter remains the back in the backfield. Clark back into the slot.
This is a pull RPO first down by Flores. Or no, he's just
quarterback keeper now trying to get outside, puts his shoulder down and easily gets the first down as he rolls over. And Clements on the tackle, but
I'm not sure what Landon Clements is celebrating there.
Yeah, maybe he thought he was short. I was going to say I left it alone. I wasn't going to say anything.
I'm not going to leave it alone.
But, I don't know if he lost track of the sticks there or just happy Flores didn't break one for a touchdown.
Yeah, right.
So 1st and 10, aggressive play by Coach Tillman and his offense.
I want to thank A.J. Almer and Principal Link for allowing us to continuously come down here and broadcast Heritage Panthers football games.
Flores, they got Clark wide open. And what a ball, just unable to haul it in. Good coverage, good recovery that time.
He dropped that ball into double coverage. I mean, he hit Jelani Clark right where you're supposed to hit a wide receiver.
I mean, you had the safety come over the top, throw it away from the safety.
I don't think Clark could believe it was there.
Yeah, I mean, that was a great ball, but great recovery that time by the Panthers in coverage, trying to put a little pressure on Clark. to haul in that ball. Looks like it was number 3 out there.
Now we're going to go 5 wide here.
Yeah, and Heritage is going to stick.
Well, we're going to go 4 quads to the left here, Chase. This is interesting.
That's a little misdirection.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe if they just go Flores.
Drag them all down and let Flores run it.
And that's what's going to happen. Little quarterback draw. Flores makes a quick cut, runs into his own man, and he's going to be pushed out not before he gets a first down. And that's exactly what it was, a little misdirection, kind of quick pass out there, and Flores just put his foot in the ground and went forward, got a first down for the offense. Now about 3 minutes left to go here in the first half.
Big drive here because if MCC scores and they take another 2 minutes off the clock to do it, they'll get the football to start the second half and can easily bust this game open with 2 scores.
And they're going to go back to the same formation. They like what they saw.
Now this time they'll throw it.
And it kind of looks like
keep your eye on the right side here because that's the route. That's man-on-man coverage with no help over the top.
They got 2 on 4 over there. Flores in trouble. Play busted. Can he escape?
Are you kidding
Makes a
me?
quick cut, but able to wrap away. Throws a pick, and it's going to be returned. 10-5 touchdown.
What a play.
Panthers, Jael Cruz.
What a play. What a play. Not a smart play at all by Noah Flores. You got to eat that, dirt that. And listen, he's a playmaker of epic proportions, but that's what can happen when you try to do too much.
And that's how you flip a game on its head.
Yep.
By the Panthers defense, who's been getting gassed this whole first half, comes up with a pick 6 and puts their team back on top.
That could be the turning point right there.
Wow, unbelievable. And it was a broken play. And I didn't get a number on who wrapped him up, but it was a great play to wrap Flores up behind the line of scrimmage. And
he's got to eat that, man.
Yeah, and that's a guy that doesn't get rep at quarterback.
Right.
Doesn't get a lot of reps. I mean, just trying to make something there. And
But a great play.
Great play.
But Jamel, who's that? Jamel Cruz?
Yeah, number 10.
Yeah, what a great play by him. And now you go for 2 here and try to make this a 6-point game.
We'll see if they go press coverage over there.
I look for Burks on a slant. I make it simple.
That's White in motion, and White's going to be open.
That's not. It's just not a good call.
Yeah. Good switch that time by the Hustlers. They saw it coming from a mile away and able to communicate the man switch, and they were all over it. Now 4-point lead. So 3 touchdowns, 3 failed extra point, 2-point attempts, and that's cost them, 4 points.
Let's see here, what do we got going on? We got a flag of some sort, I guess. No, yes, no.
I thought maybe they might have got a little defensive holding, but this is way too late for that.
Everybody's coming off the field. So it's still 2:30 left. You still got Noah Flores, who has now learned a very valuable lesson. And so it's still a chance to score here.
Yeah. They've scored in under 2 minutes twice already, and both their touchdowns have been right about that 2-minute mark. Man, what a huge play for Heritage. Completely flipped this ball game. And we were talking about how the Hustlers had a chance to double dip as they received the second half kickoff. If they got a score there, they were looking pretty unstoppable, and the Panthers pull something rabbit out of a hat, get in the end zone.
Coming up at halftime, we're going to let you hear the best band in Brevard County, in my opinion, the best marching band, the Heritage Marching Panthers, and so you're going to be able to hear them at halftime. No football game here at Heritage High School is complete without them. I love watching them come in. I love watching them leave. I love listening to them play. An outstanding. I've done one story on a band in this county, and it's them.
And Heritage.
Yeah, that's all. They're offsides.
Onside kick, it's going to be offsides. I don't know if that's the play there. You're going to give them the ball at the 45, 50-yard line.
See, here's the thing. I don't know if they got a guy that can draw this thing back over Flores' head here, but this may be where you may want to try to do that. If you got a guy that can kick it that far. But it's got to be a line drive, and it's got to be to the right, and you can't kick it. There's too many factors you got to do.
Looks like they're going to go back to that onside kick. The ball is body down. Now he's going to.
You got to keep it away from him for sure here.
I mean, do they try the onside kick?
Not from here, I wouldn't, because you're going to give them the field position is going to be sick if they don't recover it.
And good-looking pooch kick. That's exactly how it's done as he fair catches it right about the 41-yard line.
A smart play there to fair catch that ball by number 25. That's Marcos Herrera Pabon. And now Flores, let's see how he comes back.
He'll bounce back. He's going to bounce back.
Are you kidding me?
Kid's tough.
Physically and mentally.
2:30 remaining here in the second quarter. Hustlers receive the second half kick. Can they tack on a score before that? It's going to be A.J. Hunter on the carry. Lowers his shoulder, pushes forward. Going to get about 5 yards that time from A.J. Hunter.
And now making back-to-back plays on the defensive side of the ball for Heritage is Jamel Cruz, who made the tackle.
Yeah, Jamel Cruz is a senior, so senior night here for the Panthers. Last home game of the season.
Yeah, if they make the playoffs, they got no shot to play a home game.
Yeah, no. 2nd and 5 now. Flores fakes the handoff to Hunter. Quick pass outside. Almost jumped. It's Brown. Oh, my goodness. That was a crazy catch. Almost jumped.
That was almost 6 the other way.
Yeah. So almost disaster for the Hustlers offense. Instead, it's going to be a catch and no gain. So back to a 3rd and 5.
I'm not sure why Heritage is not calling a timeout here.
And looks like they do now. They do have all 3. I know that. They haven't took a timeout so far. But no, they're going to do.
I don't even know where that. I don't need it. Yeah, it's not a timeout.
Huh. They want to say. I mean, that's an offense that doesn't have quite that big play. They want to save them.
I would take one here just to see if my guys can make a stop, and if they don't,
they're harping on knee pads out there.
Yeah.
Holy cow. So new receiver, new defensive lineman had to go out because of knee pads. Flores drops back. He's going to throw a quick ball. It's picked off again.
That's a pick 6 again.
He's got one man to beat. It's Flores. Can he bring him down? He stays on his feet. Touchdown, Panthers.
Back-to-back pick 6s. My goodness gracious.
Looks like it was Marcus Hancock.
What a play.
Unbelievable.
Is that Hancock or what? Is that 8 or is that John White?
I think it was.
That's John White.
Okay, John White.
John White with the pick 6. And just like that, it's 24-14.
Wow.
He threw that one right into White's hands.
And what an athletic play by White to go up there and jump that ball.
And Flores now has to be questioning himself a little bit.
Wow.
We're going to get a timeout now with 54 seconds to go.
Yeah, and they want to get their special teams unit on the same page here. Timeout by Coach Benson. And, yeah, I apologize for mixing up Hancock and White there. I don't know how I did that, but John White gets in the end zone. 2nd touchdown in 2 straight games. This time comes on the defensive side of things.
Beautiful play, man, and to get out of the grasp of Flores.
Yeah, I mean, put the arm out and stay on his feet. Squeak inside that pylon for 6, and yeah, I mean, crazy how this game is flipped.
In 2 plays.
Unbelievable.
14 points.
So now a 2-possession lead for Heritage.
Yeah, 12 points scored on the last 4 plays, and both of them by the defense.
Great playing by the Heritage Panthers defense, and it looks like they're going to line up for 2, and Owens is going to line up kind of in a wildcat look.
Yeah, this is kind of like what I would have expected to see.
You got 3 receivers out wide to your right. We'll see if he goes that way on the run. Motions White.
Nice keep.
And
good read, though. Vance Sanger ate that alive, and if we got a flag,
there is going to be a flag.
That's going to be, let's see what the call is. It's a well-officiated football game here tonight.
Not too many flags, just a couple pre-snap penalties, a couple 5-yard penalties. And that team, the Hustlers are coming off the side field, but there is a flag.
Yeah. See what the call is. Yeah, this is one of the best officiated games of the year.
Yeah, I have to say so through the first half, for sure. So it was Owens on the keeper. So that's 4 touchdowns and 4 failed conversions.
Yeah. That's against they're going to do it again, though, because illegal substitution.
And now Owens coming up wonky to the sideline. So now he's going to be out of this play.
So you're going to get Padala back in. They're going to move the ball half the distance up to the, I don't know, about the 1-yard line, I guess. And now they're going to try this again to try to make it a 26-14 game.
Yeah, I know the Hustlers got some big guys inside that defensive line, but you got a guy like Dravion Lee, short and stout.
Turn around and hand it to him.
I mean, I know they don't practice a whole lot of under center here, but it's just got to be Dravion Lee here.
And it is.
That's what it's going to be. Lee lowers his shoulder, and great stand by the Hustlers defense. And once again, freshman-on-freshman matchup, Ja'Cory Mills, 2-0 in that matchup.
Did
right
you
in the
see
hole.
that hit? Goodness gracious,
Ja'Cory Mills.
Unbelievable. But it's a 10-point lead now.
54 seconds until the first half ends.
That's kind of like the way it's been all year for MCC. I mean, they play well in spurts, and then things like that happen, and the next thing you know, they can't come back and win.
Yeah, and that last play, you want to blame it. You can't really blame that on Flores. It was a great play by White. I mean,
well, he didn't see him. I think you made the point that this is not a position he practices.
Yeah.
He doesn't get reps at quarterback. That was Brogan McNabb, and then that was Sebastian Troy, and so, maybe a couple of Wildcat plays, but, no one knows well enough to know he can't make that throw.
Yeah. As the kick is away, and Flores is going to be able to return this football, and Flores trying to find a seam and good coverage by the Panthers to stay on top of Flores and keep him contained.
So 48 seconds here, Chase, and what do you do here? You get the ball to start the second half. Do you try to force something, or do you just turn around and hand it off and go to the locker room?
Momentum is not on your side right now. I think you need this halftime. You need to regroup. You need to put together a better game plan to get Flores in quick and easy reads, because they're taking away the short game right now. You need to establish this run so they're not – the Panthers DBs are jumping the short passes right now. I mean, they're all over the short game. So they really need to find something in the running game and try to establish that. Flores rolls right. He's going to throw. Looks like he had Brown on the sideline. Doesn't give it to him. And Brown was open there for 20 yards.
Yeah.
Right on the sideline.
That may be a little bit of his memory coming back there from the last two throw balls he's thrown.
That's exactly what it is. Just he was told not to turn over the football, I'm sure, by Coach Tillman and Coach Robinson, and didn't want to force anything. Took it out of bounds. Stops the clock at 40 seconds. Only gained 1 yard.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, he gained 5 yards. Excuse me. 2nd and 5. Flores back to throw again. Quick pass.
Oh, my
risky pass, but it's caught by Hamilton, and Hamilton lowers his shoulder. Good gain inside of Panthers territory.
Boy, I tell you, I thought that was going back again.
I mean, just the Panthers' coverage is
that was John White again that stuck a hand out there and almost snagged that.
And Lucas Hamilton on the reception.
22 seconds and counting.
Again, rolls right. Looks like he's going to tuck it, fakes it. Now he's going to turn left. Lots of space on the left side of that field. It's wide open, and he's got a blocker in front. Is he going to cut back in? He is. Stays on the sideline. Pushed out of bounds inside the 10.
7 seconds to go. Now, you go
3, I say 3.
Yeah, you got to go 3.
You're down by 10 points. You get it back to 7. You have the kicker.
The fact that you get the ball to start the second half, you got one of the best kickers in Brevard County, unless you snap the ball and immediately let it go. Otherwise, how many 7-second pass plays do you see in high school football?
Not a lot, especially with a guy like Flores that wants to make a play like that.
Right.
I mean, that
Kick the field goal.
15 seconds off the clock. And we do have a hustler down on the far side of the field, right where that play ended.
No, it's just a timeout. I don't see anybody down. That's camera people over there.
Oh.
They may be injured, but yeah, take the 3 here. I think you just got to take the 3.
I think they have one timeout, but even they put another second on the clock. 8 seconds now.
Unless
maybe a run and run up the middle.
Well, here's the other thing too. Anything short that's been thrown here in the last 10 minutes has gone back the other way for 6.
I mean, the only time that MCC has had really good success
they're going to run a play
is Noah Flores breaking out of the pocket and making plays with his legs.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens here, but I think I would have taken the 3 here. Cut the lead to 7 and get the ball back and start fresh. It's a fresh ball game.
Flores drops back to pass. Quick jump ball. Did he catch it? No, incomplete. Great coverage.
Well, that's exactly what you needed to do there, and that's a good play. It's a good job. Get rid of the ball.
The intended receiver that time was Grady Bondenberger, and it was Kaiser Birch in coverage.
They're not going to do this again, are they?
No, they can't. Not with 4 seconds. I mean, if you do the math, that play took 4 seconds.
Yeah,
there was 8 seconds on the clock.
Warren.
Yeah.
Yeah, smart now to take the 3. That they were able to get by there, and they executed that play well, and it nearly worked.
Yeah, I mean, they had the one-on-one coverage that they wanted. The bigger receiver on a shorter corner, just tough ball to place, and MCC takes a timeout. Will Stewart will come out to attempt the field goal.
Stewart's a great kicker. This ball is gonna be from the left hash mark. Right now the ball sits, what is that, the 10?
Yeah, the 10.
So the snap is set. It should be a 27-yard field goal coming back left to right. I don't see the wind is actually blowing. The wind is blowing
to his back almost.
Yeah, the wind's blowing from feels like it's west to east almost.
So kind of kicking into the wind, or?
Yeah, I think he is. He's kicking back into the wind, and Flores will hold. Sanger.
This is a huge 3 points. This cuts it down to 1 possession.
And you got a brand new center. That's the center.
And we've mentioned it. You know, the Hustlers will receive the second half kick. Snap, timeout. And that kick was good.
Nice job. Call a timeout by Heritage. Good job by Mike Benson there.
Great
to try
job.
to freeze Will.
And I like that. I mean, your timeout, you can't carry your timeouts over. Why not call it?
Yeah.
You know, why not?
Don't go to the locker room with them. And so now you got to force a high school kicker to do something that you rarely see, and that's go 2 for 2, back to back. Saw Liam Miller do it earlier this year against Ed White, kicked a 47-yard field goal to win the game. Ed White was offsides, and even though Ed White was offsides, he had to kick it again. That's a dead ball foul in high school football. And then Miller drilled a 42-yarder for the win. But an offsides penalty almost saved you.
And that kick kind of looked like it was sideways a little bit.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It could be something with, I mean, the snap looked good, so we'll see. Stewart back out to attempt it again. Made the first one. Benson got a timeout in before the snap.
So this ball
27-yard field goal.
Yeah, at the 17. So this is definitely 27 yards.
Snap is good, holds good, kick is up, and that one's looking good. Right through. No,
goes
good.
Right. I think it was wide right.
Wow.
He pushed it. So the timeout takes points off the board.
That is huge. This keeps this game at 2 possessions.
Yeah, it sure does.
Instead of locking it down to 1.
Yep, he pushed it wide right. And coming up will be the best band in Brevard County, the Heritage Marching Panthers, right here on Brevard Sports Network. 24-14 is our halftime score. Panthers ahead on senior night.
Two on this leg. I don't know if I got into a mess or something.
All right, that is the end of halftime festivities. The best band in Brevard County. We'll be back with third quarter action and scores from around the county in about 5 minutes here on Brevard Sports Network.
Go! Let's go 2 minutes of rockers to fire it up.
Hi, I'm Christy Lindback with Compass, your East Coast real estate expert. When it comes to selling your home, experience and strategy matter. My team and I make sure every detail is handled, so you get top dollar and a stress-free experience. We bring in professional stagers, high-end photographers, and cinematic videographers to showcase your home at its best. Because Every showing starts online, and we make sure your home stands out. With consistent communication, strong negotiation skills, and local market expertise, I guide you every step of the way. Because here in Brevard, when it comes to real estate, Chrissy knows. Ready to buy or sell in Brevard? Visit Chrissy Knows, and let's get started.
All right, welcome back here to Panther Stadium. Alan Slaughterzinski and Chase Alexander with you. And going through the scoreboard here, Chase, around Brevard County tonight. And Satellite in the SSAA first-round playoffs with a 14-3 lead over LaBelle. Space Coast 20-6 over Coral Springs Charter. Bayside not having the luck of those two is the top seed American Heritage Delray Beach running the clock on them 35-0. Palm Beach Gardens with a surprise 14-0 lead over Melbourne right now. Of course, here it's 24-14 Heritage. Merritt Island 21-7 over Vieira. Titusville in the battle for the Henry H. Hudson Trophy 20-3 over Astronaut. And then in the barbecue bowl, Rockledge is going on their 11th quarter in a row against Cocoa without scoring a touchdown. It's 26-0. The last two barbecue bowls, 55 and 56, were shutouts. 37-0 last year. It's 26-0 now. I think the Raiders are still going to go to the playoffs. This one may cost them a spot in terms of a number 8 seed, but there you have it. That is your scoreboard tomorrow night on BSN. I'll be over at Heritage High School bringing you I'll be over at Holy Trinity. Yeah, I won't be at Heritage bringing you Holy Trinity playoff football. I'll be at Holy Trinity's Kelly Stadium bringing you Holy Trinity playoff football.
Not with that type of field. They're going to play every game there.
Yeah, right. So I'll tell you what, it's going to be a good one tomorrow night, Holy Trinity. Round 1.
So I have a question. So the Sunshine State playoffs,
right?
Are they all in the same? So Space Coast, Satellite,
no,
Bayside. Okay, so there's still different regions.
Okay, so you got Satellite, Space Coast, and Bayside are all in one bracket.
Okay.
And they have placed Holy Trinity in a bracket, which they call, I don't understand it, but they have placed Holy Trinity in a bracket called the 11-man bracket. Oh, okay. I mean, I thought it was all 11 men.
Yeah.
Right. But that's the name of the bracket.
Okay.
So, but we'll see. We'll see how it all pans out. All right. So what we'll do here is we'll step aside and we'll be right back with the second half kickoff here on Brevard Sports Network. Second half scoreboard will be brought. They put another 2:48 up. Second half scoreboard will be brought to you by Orange Pest Control. Let's see how Lamar's doing. He's back tonight after taking out all the video games. Todd Monken, my least favorite offensive coordinator.
Really?
I can't stand him. Ravens are looking at 3rd and 3 here. Jackson from the pistol set. I'm sure Derrick Henry's off the field.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Yeah, it's always with Monken. He actually is on the field, and and the pass is low, and it'll be 4th and 2 for the Ravens. And
just rust. Got to knock it off.
yeah, well, okay. Well, let's hope it's not 10-0 before you knock the rust off. You are over there just making life miserable for mosquitoes after they did the same thing to you in the first half.
Yeah,
right?
I wasn't focused on them at first, and they were getting me in my legs, and now I'm spotting them on the wall and taking them out. Pretty.
Why don't you turn the light off and see if that helps?
Yeah, let's see. Is it this? I don't want to turn theirs.
No, we're all right. No, you won't turn theirs off. You can turn ours off. You guys good? Okay. All right. Yeah, turn the light off. That way we'll keep them out.
Yeah, we got enough light here. I can see.
Yeah, you can see everything. All we need to see is this game and the Ravens and the Dolphins.
That's it.
That's
it. That's all we need. This is a long halftime here, huh?
Yeah, well, senior night, final game of the season. So let's talk about right now. Brevard has 8 teams that would go to the playoffs. MCC and 1A, 2A is going to have Cocoa, 3A is going to have. Who do you like Tuesday night in that O'Galley Merritt Island matchup at Merritt Island?
I think O'Galley's defense. It's going to be a matter of fact between O'Galley's defense against Merritt Island's offense, I think. Because if Merritt Island's offense, if Verpale can get things going, I think Merritt Island will take it away. Because I don't think that they can go shoot for shoot with them.
See, here's the thing. The Mustangs are giving up 280 yards a game on the ground. And the problem with that is O'Galley football with Xavier Larice and Corbin. And listen, last week they gave up 479 rushing yards to Carrollwood Day. Merritt Island did. So unless they found something, I don't see any way they stop O'Galley's ground game. And I think that becomes the difference.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a good game for sure. It's going to be definitely game of the year candidate, I think. I think it could get to that level for sure.
But, and you're going to see it right here on BSN?
Like you said, it's really going to be up to Merritt Island's defense stepping up. If they can step up, give back a couple of possessions to their offense, I think Merritt Island can take it away. And
and then so back to the playoff thing. You have 3 teams from 3A going to the playoffs. You got O'Galley's a 2 seed, Merritt Island's a 3. That game Tuesday night decides who's a 2, who's a 3, who wins the district. Titusville is a 6. In 4A, you have Rockledge, maybe Heritage in 5A. We'll see how it all plays out. And in 6A, you got Melbourne and Vieira. Now, with both of them losing tonight, they should both stay 4-5 and still play each other. And that would be Melbourne traveling to Vieira in round 1 via the win last weekend. And we are ready to get underway here.
As the kick's away, another squib kick. They're going to let it roll to Flores. And Flores now has got to make quick work. Slips the first tackle, not able to get away. Slammed down. That was some WWE power slam right there that time.
So Noah Flores and company come back out to start half number 2. They trail this thing 24-14. I want to thank Orange Pest Control, Chrissy Lindback down there on the bottom of the screen. Chrissy knows, and she does when it comes to real estate.
Taj Brown on the tackle on that kickoff return attempt, and Flores going back to the quarterback position. We saw the good and the bad from Flores in that first half. We had a long touchdown pass and a long touchdown run and 2 pick sixes, as Hunter's going to remain the starting back. Gets the carry, follows behind Javion Cooper, slips ahead for about 5 yards on first down.
You take that all day long. 5 times 2 is 10.
So Flores, rough way to end that first half for Noah Flores. Back-to-back drop, 4 plays, 2 pick sixes, and Heritage went up by 10 points, which it was a complete flip in this ball game, especially momentum-wise. We were talking about how the Hustlers have a chance to double dip before the half, and they're unable to do that. Instead, they go down by 10 as Flores, quarterback keeper, is going to get the first down right across the 50-yard line into Panthers territory.
Did the Dolphins fumble the ball?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, practice squad receiver.
Oh, no.
Yep. But they did do goal line stand, 4th and goal.
Is it, huh?
When you got Derrick Henry, you'd think you'd be able to get in there.
You'd think, but he's probably not on the field.
1st and 10 after the run by Flores.
And they're going for it.
High snap. Quick pass outside to Bonenberger. Bonenberger slips the first tackle. And
that's a great play by Grady.
Yeah, Grady.
Grady, and he just got down that sideline, slinked his way down, and pick up a first down. Is that not a first? Did he he must have stepped out.
He did step out. Yeah, second and 2, 8-yard gain.
I'll take that back. It was a good play.
It was like you said, great play to get upfield and get away from that defender charging at him. And the Heritage again right there, able to defend the short pass. This time it's Hunter again, just lowers his head and gets the first down. So trying to establish that run are the Hustlers, and that's something they need to do to open up this passing game, make it a little bit easier for Noah Flores back there.
But Mark Andrews hung on to one.
Could have used that last year.
He sure could have. 10:23 to go in the third quarter. Final week of the regular season in high school football. Unbelievable. Now, the playoffs for the FHSAA do not start until October the 14th.
Flores, quarterback keeper, there is a flag as he's trying to get outside. And, again, great contained by the Panthers, keeping Flores in control.
See what the call is.
Probably going to be.
Yeah, it's illegal shift.
Yeah, illegal shift. Snapped it before it was set.
That's exactly what it is.
So 5-yard penalty, 1st and 15 coming up for the Hustlers. 33-0 halftime. Cocoa over Rockledge.
November 14th. Oh, did I? Okay. Well, okay. Yeah, I was corrected.
Oh, I didn't even catch that.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I got to be there.
November 14th, not October 14th. That would have mean the playoffs started 2 weeks ago. So there you go. So November 14th, the FHSAA playoffs start. I'm not sure when the selection show is. Normally that's on a Sunday morning at like 11 a.m., but I mean, they've got 10 days to play with that, or not. Yeah. I mean, I'm saying 10 days between the end of the regular season to the day that the playoffs start. 11 days.
So is there like a board of there's like a committee?
No, it's supposedly. Well, I'll tell you about it after.
Flores rolls left, trying to get escape from trouble. He does. He's going to pick up yards. He's going to get the first down.
Nice play, Noah.
Lightning fast, able to break out away and get the first down.
So supposedly. And I say supposedly with quotations around it, this is all done via their ranking system. And once all the numbers are plugged in from the final games that are played, the rankings will roll out. The district winners, the district winners are automatic qualifiers, and then the next 4 highest ranked teams secure the other 4 spots in the region. Each classification gets 8 spots. Times 4 is 32 teams in each class. So we'll see.
Quick pass and another pick.
What a play. That's a great interception.
That time, number 11. Marcus Hancock. I called his name previously, so he ended up getting one.
Right. Yeah. Hancock gets that interception. That's the 3rd pick of the night. And
that one was more of a miscommunication, I think, that Flores intended the receiver that he targeted maybe run an out route. Instead, he ran in a slant and just totally off miscommunication-wise, and the 3rd straight turnover for the Panthers.
Good athletic play by Hancock there to dive and make that. Heritage, they win this game, and then you got to wait for Miramar and Gibbons and see how the math falls.
So now 1st and 10, first drive of the second half for Padala and the Panthers. He's going to motion Owens, and there's going to be it's going to be an offensive line.
Yeah, well, because he started forward, kicked back. Yep.
So that's a 5-yarder. 1st and 15 now. 9:18 to go here in the third quarter.
It's weird to see everybody in hoodies.
It's not that cold.
It's not.
So now a little wildcat. I don't know what that was. Handed off to Padala, and Padala just nowhere to go. So sacked that time by Noah Ostrander along with Sanger was on that.
Yeah, see, I don't know the reason why you do that.
That was just a whole lot of extra for nothing. I mean,
yeah, I just don't understand why it is that.
It
that
really
happens.
just added, and there's going to be a flag.
That's going to be 15.
Somebody said something. I don't know who it was.
Yeah, we're going to see which side said what.
And Heritage is pointing at MCC, but you never truly know until you know.
Let's see what the white hat says.
Unsportsmanlike. Was it unsportsmanlike? On the top, 2 hands on the head?
No, too many men on the field.
Oh. That was a bit of a late flag for that, I thought.
Yeah, too many men on the field.
So that's a 10. No, that's
5. He only walked off 5. Because, or no, I
No,
guess,
that was a 15-yarder.
I guess it was unsportsmanlike conduct.
I think he made the wrong signal.
If that's a 15-yard penalty, then that's unsportsmanlike.
Definitely was a
But
15-yard penalty.
But unsportsmanlike is this.
Is out wide. Yeah,
Right,
not over the head.
right. Not
So,
on your head.
I don't know. So fresh set, unsportsmanlike on the Hustlers. 1st and 10 after Padala took the sack. So costly penalty for the Hustlers defense. High snap, fakes the handoff. Padala steps into a throw over the middle of the field. It's dropped and almost intercepted. Did he hang on to it?
No,
he did not.
No Flores on the coverage. That's an issue that the Hustlers have had for 2 years as well as discipline. You've done enough of their games to know it.
Just shoot themselves in the foot that time. Catch a lucky break. That time Kaiser Bursch. It was a good throw by Padala. Maybe
it was right on the money.
You'd like to see maybe a little harder of a throw in there, maybe not lob it too much, but it was a good throw. You don't want to be too critical, and just Branch unable to haul it in. Birch, excuse me.
There's been 3 drops tonight by Heritage receivers on good balls thrown by Padala. He's played a really good football game. It's the best game of the year I've watched him play.
2nd and 10. They're going to hand it off outside. Gives him the stiff arm. He's going to have the sideline and more.
Nice
Hit
run.
hard. Way to hang on to the football that time. Number 12, Malachi Clark.
Malik
Clark.
That's a good run. Hard-nosed run.
And not afraid of contact there. Just kind of ate up that hit. Malik Clark picks up the first down for the Panthers. And whistles blow, I think.
We got an injured player.
Yeah, it looks like on the Heritage Panthers sideline.
It looks like it's going to be an MCC player, though.
As that's Ja'Cory Mills able to walk off on his own power.
Yeah, Ja'Cory's like, no, I'll just need a play, and I'm going to get back out there and start hitting people hard again.
And if you're MCC, maybe not the best idea to put him back out there. I don't know what I don't know if he's just a little shaken up or.
I think you get down to the 4th quarter here, and if you're the Hustlers, I saw another guy playing quarterback for them. I don't think you don't need this game for anything.
It's not worth injuries.
You got to come out of here healthy. That has to be your main goal.
Loaded line of scrimmage for the Hustlers, and there's going to be a flag. Probably
that's
another
going
false
to
start.
go. Yeah, that's going to go. Yeah, that's exactly
so
what it is.
what turned to be a first half with few penalties. The second half is a different story. Plenty of penalties for both sides.
Yep.
Not even just 4 minutes into this quarter. So now 1st and 15 after the 5-yard false start penalty on the Panthers. Two running backs in the backfield with Padala. Hands it off. That's John White. White maneuvers close to the original line of scrimmage. Maybe a yard short of that, so it's 2nd and 11 coming up for Heritage. Merritt Island 28, Viera 7. Thank you, Charles Bell. Score update.
My man, Charles Bell, Mr. Lakeland Dreadnought.
2nd and long. Fakes the handoff. Flats wide open. That's Owens. Owens got to make a couple men miss. He's unable to. Picks up about 4 yards. Makes it a 3rd and 8. Looks like Owens had space, but good job by that Hustlers defense to crowd the ball quickly.
Anytime I want to know anything about Lakeland, Lake Mary, teams over in that area, Charles is my go-to guy.
Third and long now for the Panthers. Try the hard count, get a free 5. They're unable to do that. Loaded line of scrimmage again for the Hustlers.
6:46 to play in the third.
Got to look out for that blitz if you're Padala. And they're going to bring pressure. Padala launches an outside ball. White makes a great adjustment once again. John White. I mean, having the game of his life here tonight.
Yeah, listen, tonight, the night before Halloween is generally called Mischief Night, and John White is out there creating it all over the field.
I mean,
for
defense,
MCC.
offense, jump balls. That's where Padala's going. That's been his 3rd down target is John White. And he hasn't proved him wrong.
Did the Ravens turn the ball over too? Yep. Had to.
1st and 10, flip pass to Owens. Owens now getting inside. Good gain, 5 yards on that one. So now a 2nd and 7, looks like. Padala takes a snap, fakes the handoff, throwing a deep ball into double coverage, and it's intercepted, and it's going to be returned by the Hustlers as he's pushed out of bounds, and a risky ball there by Padala. And it turns out to be bad news for the Panthers as the Hustlers will start inside of Heritage territory.
That was number 3. Picked that off, I thought.
I think it was number 9, Noah Gabriel.
Okay.
So Gabriel from that safety position coming over top and just a risky throw there.
Yeah, it's not. Padala has not made many bad throws tonight. That was a big one.
Just a brutal. You had such a good drive going. There's no need to force anything. It was a 2nd and 7.
Well, I think, listen, as a quarterback, you start falling into when you get a guy like John White making plays like he's been making, you start to maybe pick up some confidence in other receivers that, you know what I'm saying, that go make plays on balls.
So instead of tacking on to this lead, it still remains a 10-point game. And
there's 17 minutes and 12 seconds of playing this game. It's still anybody's game.
Little flip pass, number 18. Don't have a name on him. He's going backwards. Now he's going to try to turn fields and unable to go anywhere. Again, Hancock on the – no, that was number 10 that time.
Yeah.
GL Cruz.
He has a pick six earlier. Now a TFL. And a big-time TFL because that's an 11-yard loss, 12-yard loss.
And just not a smart play that time by number 18. Can't go backwards.
Not 12 yards.
So now a 2nd.
Here's that quad formation again with Bonenberger on this side.
It looks like they're playing for that quarterback draw on the other side. Quick, deep ball, and, again, maybe another miscommunication.
Well, here's the thing I don't understand is that they've got to look. I mean, I get it. It's Nate Owens on Bonenberger over here, but you got no help.
Yeah, you got to look. You got
to look this way.
I mean, maybe put Hamilton over here, maybe because that's Brown out there.
Because you got 4 wide receivers to the left. You got quads to the left, and Bonenberger one-on-one with Nate Owens.
Yeah, and that other backside, that free safety's focused on that quad look over there.
Yeah, now it's just doubles.
So now a 3rd and long, they're just going to play deep. They're not going to try to do anything crazy. Flores, free rusher in there, and Flores nowhere to go. Breaks a tackle, stays on his feet, now pushed out of bounds. And great team defense that time by the Panthers.
That's just bad play by the offensive line up front. Yeah. You can't let a free rusher come through like that on 3rd down and 22.
And you got to punt here. You cannot give Padala and the Panthers this is a 4th and 20 almost, 4th and 15. I mean, they're going to leave the offense out on the field. Maybe we used to call it purple, where the quarterback would punt the football.
Yeah, just a quick kick.
That's what we called it. I think that's what's going to happen here.
Well, it wouldn't shock me if he booted it 80 yards.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
It is Noah Flores, right?
And the snap's high. That is Flores, and it's going to be a line drive kick. Will it take an MCC bounce? It's a good bounce. Stops right about the 20-yard line. So great kick by Flores. Puts him at the 20. As the Panthers will come out trying to tack onto this lead as, once again, their defense steps up, picking up their offense. 3:43 remains here in the 3rd quarter.
Oh, he missed it. You were right. He's not very good.
Told you. Well, we got an injured kicker.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
The situation here is 3:43 to play. You just said that, didn't you?
It's all right.
Yeah, it's all right.
1st and 10, Padala. White to his right. I believe that's Clark to his left. Quick pass outside. He fakes it. Now he's going to face pressure. He's going to take it himself. Got to hang on to that football. Takes a big hit.
That's a good job by Padala. The Padala from 2 years ago would have threw that ball across the middle and it would have been picked. That's the maturation process of him. You cannot turn that football over deep in your own territory like that. He eats it and still picks up 2-3 yards out of it.
So 2nd and 8 now for the Panthers. Clark remains the back in the backfield. To his left, hands it off to Clark. Malik Clark gets upfield with a burst of speed, and he's going to pick up the 1st down. Good run and good blocking that time up front by the O-line of the Panthers.
That was a great burst by him.
Yeah, it was. For a guy with not a lot of carries, 10 carries coming into this game, he's probably has about 4 or 5 carries so far to start this game.
If you're Michael Benson, you're also looking at a lot because maybe you don't play a playoff game, right? So you're also looking at a lot of your sophomores and your juniors out here tonight. How are they responding after last week?
That's Clark again. That time slung down hard.
Number 12.
By Will Warren.
Yeah.
All over that time.
10
all
tackle,
over at that time.
Mr. 10 tackle a game, Will Warren.
Only gets about a yard there, 2nd and 9. And the word to Badala here is just no turnovers. Let's eat this clock.
Yeah.
Let's protect this ball. We got a 10-point lead. 2 minutes to go.
The one thing that we have to have when all 48 minutes are done tonight is a W.
Yep.
I don't care how you get there.
Padala fakes the handoff, quick pass outside. That's White, ball in the air.
That's dangerous.
Just hand it off there. And there's a player down. Hopefully
he's got a cramp. Oh. That is a cramp of epic proportion.
That is Carmani Williams.
It's 12. I think is that Carmani?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that is a please just inject me with salt type of a cramp. That is the type of cramp you get in the middle of the night that wakes you up screaming and the whole house is terrified. That is the type of cramp on a bus when a teammate coming back at 11 o'clock screams and everybody wants to beat his butt because he done woke you up screaming type of cramp.
Yep.
So one of the worst things God created was cramps after football games.
Yeah, that one was right in the calf.
Oh, you could see him trying to roll it out, man. Oh, I've crawled on the kitchen floor at night trying to get to something to get rid of a cramp.
Go to the pickle jar in the fridge, maybe.
That salt, something to throw in my mouth to get rid of it.
Lake Gibson 7, DeLand 46. Charles Bell for the update there, and Astronauts 7, Titusville 27 in the third quarter.
27-7 in the Hudson Bowl. It's going to be their fourth straight win by Titusville. I don't think Titusville has ever won 4 in a row in that series.
Third down now. Padala launching it at the
throw.
sticks. That's John White once again, the third down threat.
He just slipped in between the coverage. Padala stopped, planted his foot, drilled a strike. That's a perfect pitch and catch for a first down.
And you know it's in there, so that's why I think we're so strict on Padala, because we know it's in there. We know his ability to make those throws, and it just sometimes he's inconsistent and rushes the throw a little bit. That time, like you said, sets his feet, fires a good throw at the sticks, and picks up the first down on a 3rd and 9.
That's a good job by him. He's played well tonight. If this is his final high school football game tonight, he can go out with his head up for sure.
Padala takes a snap. There's Dravion Lee. First time calling his name in the second half. Good carry of 5 yards there from the freshman back.
We'll see Dravion for the next 3 years, hopefully, in Panther blue.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
never know nowadays.
Yeah, you sure don't. Once the transfer portal opens up this summer.
It's a crazy thing to say.
It's the truth.
High school, I know, it's crazy.
I mean, there's not officially a transfer portal, but it
feels
opens.
Like it, yeah.
It still opens.
Yeah. 2nd and 5. Back to Lee they go. Lee shows them the stiff arm. Great tackle that time by the defensive end. Marcos Herrera Pabon on the tackle.
Mark Andrews with another one, huh?
Can't guard the tight end.
I just can't believe the difference in this Ravens team. Listen, I've been watching football for 50 years of my life, right? And I got to tell you, I've never seen in all of my life one player influence a team, whether they play good or bad, as much as this guy does. I mean, he moved the line 5 points last week. Who does that? But that's the end of the third quarter here. We'll be back with the fourth and final quarter of the regular season for both of these teams. All right, welcome back here for the final quarter of the regular season, one in which the Panthers lead it 24-14, a 3-interception night for Noah Flores. 2 of them have gone back for pick sixes. That's the difference in the game, Chase.
It's a huge difference, and it was all against Heritage to start this ball game, and then 2 pick sixes by their defense, and it seems like that flipped a switch in that defense.
They came within 4 plays of each other.
Yeah. Just totally flipped a switch on the defensive side of things for Heritage, and they've totally locked in on Flores and making things very difficult for that offense to get going.
And they've and Jordan Padala's had a great night, and so has John White.
Yeah, John White's definitely up there for player of the game candidate for sure. Padala again, play action, looking that way. I believe that's Owens out there.
That's a great little stop and come back there, and that's 15 yards on 3rd and 5, and you move the sticks, you keep the ball, a good, safe pass. That's just good execution. And Stephen Hughes has done an outstanding job calling this offense tonight.
It's been a great game from Coach Hughes.
You played for Hughes,
Played
didn't
for
you?
Hughes my junior and senior year.
Yeah, he was the offensive coordinator for Melbourne with Hunter Turner.
Yeah. You know, whenever you talk about them, it boosts that kid's head so much, Hunter.
Yeah.
We still talk. We're still good buddies, so I'm allowed to
You
say
still
it.
see him tomorrow night, I'm
yeah,
sure.
I'm sure.
I wonder what he'll go as.
I don't know.
He was a great quarterback at Melbourne. He was. I liked watching Hunter play.
He was good. I can't say too much because then he'll say something to me. Oh,
yeah. You got.
Yeah,
you
he was
have
good.
To,
He
you
was
have
good.
to be careful. I don't.
You don't. That's right. That's right.
Just think, at one time, Melbourne had Brady Hart and Hunter Turner.
Yeah. I mean, oh, man, I could go on about Brady and what he was like as a freshman. Just consistently asking questions.
Oh,
And
I'm
you saw
sure.
it was in him.
I'm sure.
Definitely saw it was in him, the way he threw the ball. Just put a different type of spiral on that football. It was different. You could tell it was a different feel, even when he was a freshman.
Just a different
Mindset, like just the way he carried himself. You could tell he was going to be good and go somewhere and be special.
Yeah. I mean, he couldn't stay at Melbourne because he wasn't going to play.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was the right decision, I think, for him. I don't think he would have been where he is now if he didn't do that.
No doubt. I mean, he goes to Cocoa. He wins, 2 state championships. And now he's at Texas A&M. And in no time, I think Brady comes into next year, especially with the troubles they're having down there.
Yeah.
I think he comes in next year battling for the starting job.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, that's a team that's undefeated, and their quarterback's not playing great.
No, and
they're undefeated.
And of course, it helps to have a guy in high school by the name of Javen Boggs. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you saw Boggs a couple of weeks ago throwing a block 25 yards down the field for Florida State, but Boggs is, there's no redshirt year for him at FSU.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a great duo. I mean, it was the best thing for Brady to do.
Gosh, Boggs was good.
I believe it's second down now for the Panthers. They're going to go fake handoff. That's White again. High pass gets popped. Was that behind the line of scrimmage? I don't think it was. No, it was not. Incomplete pass.
That's where you got to be careful.
And Noah Flores laid a big hit on John White there.
Yeah, no flag there.
So that's going to bring up third down now.
4 down territory, I think.
Yeah, I think you're too far in there, maybe a little far out for a field goal, so you're right in that spot where you don't mind giving them the football if you're not able to convert.
Yeah.
3rd and 9. 10-17 remains here in the fourth quarter. Tries the hard count, doesn't get it. Fakes the handoff, going to fire a deep ball. Nathaniel Owens got a step, and Noah Flores, what a recovery by Flores. And that was a great ball, just ran out of space, and Flores, looks like Owens initially had a step on him and just unable to haul it in with Flores with the pass breakup, 4th and 9. And like you said, the offense looks like they're staying out there, 4th and 9.
Yeah, I don't see any reason not to go for this. I like the play call there, though. 3rd down, I thought it was a good ball by Jordan.
Was a great throw.
Yeah.
I mean, Owens had a step on him too, so it was a good read. That was a bad call.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
I didn't-
Slipped, and they called a tripping.
Oh, man.
Play action. Padala looking at the sticks. That's Owens. Did he get it?
Yeah, I think he does. Oh, that's a bad spot.
Ouch.
That's the first one of the night. But listen, that's a good play, and, that's a stick route, and he ran to the sticks. The ball was there. He just didn't get the spot.
And again, Nathaniel Owens was the man and Padala, again, right on time.
Right on target.
The ball was there.
Sure was. Now, Owens has got to turn, and the coachable moment there is Owens has got to turn and cut and go.
Yeah.
He can't come back for that. That ball, he didn't have to come back for that ball.
Looked like he had the first down.
Right.
I watched it on here on this.
Yeah.
We got a delay on the stream, so it's up on the laptop here, and it looks like he got it, but not on the field. MCC still has a shot. 24-14, they trail by 10.
They need a score here on this drive, though.
10 minutes remaining. High snap, handoff Hunter, and Hunter goes maybe a yard past the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9 now.
That young man loves to celebrate a tackle.
He does. That's that's Clements.
Yeah. Did you win the mosquito battle?
I did. They've gone away. They must have spread word to their friends.
Yep. The lights are out in the booth. Leave Chase alone.
2nd and 9. Fakes the handoff. Flores going to keep it himself. And again, Heritage has come out of the half with a game plan, and that is containing Noah Flores.
Yeah, listen, Hunter can beat us. Bonenberger can beat us. But who's not going to beat us is Noah Flores, and he's not.
They've done a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down in open field, which is a tough thing for a lot of teams to do.
Yeah, we don't see any Florida tackles, and a Florida tackle is when you just throw your shoulder at somebody. You want to see Florida tackling at its best, take a look at the Ravens.
3rd and 3.
4-down territory, I think.
It's got to be down 10
down
points.
10, yeah.
Flores just going to roll right. Things collapse and fakes the pass, and he's got the speed to get outside and the first down.
Boy, that speed right there is the reason
and
why.
they definitely had a contained call there. You saw the outside edge just not completely rushing, trying to stay a little bit safe, and just didn't have the speed to compete.
That's Mark Ainsley, the defensive coordinator. Ainsley was the head coach of this team for 9 years, and at the trademark Van Ainsley team was fast, physical, and disciplined on defense, and that's exactly what we're seeing here in this second half. Although that time, they just no Flores was just too quick.
It's tough
for
to
him.
find a guy to keep up with Flores on the outside. It's a tough task. Flores again stays back with the quarterback keeper, makes a cut.
Look at that speed.
And now the speed, got a couple men to beat. Will he beat him? Noah Flores to the 5 as he reached for the end zone. No call yet.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Hustlers.
What a run. My goodness gracious. Are you kidding me?
Oh, my. We were just talking about how Noah Flores cannot beat you, and what does he do?
Beats him. That is a 63-yard touchdown run, and that's 4.3 speed down the sideline.
I mean, that was incredible. He beat 3 guys that had leverage and a right angle at him.
Don't go anywhere. We got us a ball game.
Got us a game here in the heart of Palm Bay. Big extra point here. Cut it to 3.
Unbelievable. He had 5 guys chasing him, going step for step.
Insane.
His 3rd touchdown of the night, 2nd on the ground, 1 through the air.
Stewart.
He missed
it left.
Nope.
Oh.
What do we know?
He makes it. So, a little dicey there on the extra point, but it is a 3-point game in the blink of an eye because of Mr. Flores.
Now the pressure falls squarely on the shoulders of Owens and Padala here.
Yeah. I mean, and you got to have – it also falls on the offensive coordinator and the head coach. You got to tell your guys, and you got to put a game plan in place. You don't want to be too conservative, but at the same time, you don't want to take too many risks and give Flores back the ball with a lot of time left.
Now if you're Heritage, and I hate to bring this up, but I just do, but does what happened last week begin to creep into your mind a little bit?
It has to.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a player. The coaches, they definitely think about it, but they're a little better at kind of trying to wash it away.
Yeah.
But if you're a defensive player for the Heritage Panthers, that play is ingrained in your mind until you're done playing high school football, I think. You'll always think about that play and how you got beat by that play.
You're talking about that play at your 25-year reunion, good, bad, or indifferent. After a couple of adult Pepsis, you're going to sit down and say, now what happened?
Yeah. I mean, you really are. It's just that type of play. As Stewart boots it away, it's going to be returned by Birch. And Birch now getting up that left sideline, cuts inside past the 35-yard line. So decent return that time by the Panthers.
Now, here's the thing, though. The Heritage defense tonight has put up 12 points, right? So the offense has scored 2 touchdowns tonight, and you really – I think now with 8-12 to play in this game, you need one more.
Yeah.
I really – you don't have a kicking game to speak of, so I really think you need one more touchdown here to put this thing away. Otherwise, you start playing and you start playing with fate again.
So Padala comes out, and Clark is going to remain the back. I'm a little bit surprised. I don't know if Lee came out of the game last week a little shaken up with looked like an ankle. Quick pass that's tipped. It's intercepted. Oh my goodness! The Hustlers are taking it to the house, and they take the lead.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Number 55 on that one.
Caden McPherson, the sophomore.
What an unbelievable
My goodness.
turn of events here at Panther Stadium.
Oh my goodness. I believe the ball was tipped by Vance Sanger at the line of scrimmage.
Yes, it was.
Oh my goodness. I mean, that is unbelievable. That's Padala's second interception of the game. That one resulted in a pick 6. So we've read 3 pick 6s here tonight.
Yeah.
A couple of 50-yard touchdowns. I mean, what a game.
What a little bit of excitement we got brewing here, huh?
And again, it flips in the blink of an eye.
Yeah. That's 2 touchdowns in 3 plays for them.
Unbelievable. As we have a penalty on the Panthers. This looks like it's going to be an offsides.
Now you're definitely thinking about last week if you're Heritage.
Oh, my goodness.
Unreal.
It definitely was not a good break for the Panthers. That tip ball could have gone anywhere.
Sanger got it's a beautiful play by Sanger because he was tied up in a block.
Yeah. Unbelievable. As Stewart looks to knock it in to extend the lead to 4.
It's a huge extra point.
And that one is
drilled it right through.
Good. So a 4-point ball game. So they trailed by 10 45 seconds ago, I think. Just about 45 seconds ago. And they flipped it to a 4-point lead.
28-24. It's a pretty good pretty good ball game here.
Unbelievable ball game. I mean, how about the effort of MCC?
Yeah.
They're not really playing for a whole lot of stakes for them. Maybe a little seeding, maybe
they'd love to stay where they are.
But for Heritage, you're playing for your life. You're playing for your high school, for these seniors, high school periods to continue.
I get, and listen, Stephen Hughes has called an outstanding game tonight, and I get that you don't want to fall and be completely conservative like you say, but I think you've got to run that football on first down.
And that was that RPO. That's when you leave it up to Padala. It's a tough spot for a quarterback to be in.
I think you definitely got to hand that ball off on first down. Just at the very least, you find out where you are on second.
Stewart kicks it away again. It's going to be Birch. Hustlers making, and there's going to be a block in the back penalty.
Yeah, it's coming back.
That's going to be a 10-yarder.
Yep. The ball's out.
Oh, my goodness. Did MCC recover that ball?
I believe they did.
We're going to wait for the signal.
No, they did not. It was just a big hit.
Ooh. Could you imagine if they fumbled that football right there?
And now if you're Padala, you have got to shake off the last play. You have had a good game here tonight, despite that pick 6.
And you got 8 minutes. You have ample amount of time to get down this field.
The problem is that this has not been an offense this year that has shown that consistency driving the ball 65 yards down the field.
Yeah, and this is an MCC defense that allows upwards of 25 points a ball. I mean, I know they had the toughest strength of schedule in their district, in their division.
But this is late right now against a team that's beat up. You should have a little bit of an advantage here.
And they've had 2 pick 6s. I mean, you've had 2 defensive touchdowns.
Yep.
You got to step up here if you're the offense and make some plays happen.
The guys up front on the offensive line have got to they've got to win this war in the trenches, give Padala some time, or open some holes for those backs.
I'd like to see more Dravion Lee. I mean,
yeah, I would too.
He's been their best runner, him and Clark. And it's going to be Lee. Lee just right up the gut, runs into a swarm of hustlers.
I like that. I see what you did there.
Well, I don't even really know what a hustler is, but their mascot is a hornet.
Yeah, it's a swarm. I see what you did. I like it. Will Warren in on the stop there. Warren with his 8th tackle of the night, 2 away from his average of 10 per year or 10 per game?
10 per game. Gain 3 yards, 2nd and 7. White and Lee. Quick pass outside and nowhere to go. Flores all over that one. Owens trying to slip away, but again, cleaning it up, Vance Sanger and McPherson.
Sanger has really turned into an outstanding football player. That guy's MO is lacrosse. I don't know if you've ever seen that guy shoot a lacrosse ball, but he grips it and rips it. And I think he scored the most goals as a sophomore last season.
Okay.
In the history of the program.
3rd and 8. This is a gigantic 3rd down. Would you say? I don't think it's 4 down territory backed up.
No, you got to punt now. I mean, you can't let them go up by 2 scores.
6:30 remains. You got to get the snap off here.
Yeah.
High snap over his head. Padala's just got to fall on it. You got to fall on it.
That's a safety.
And he loses the ball.
That's a terrible.
It looks like it was a touchdown. I mean, he
should
picked it up.
Be a touchdown.
He picked it up. He was not down when he picked that ball
He wasn't down. I don't know why they're marking him down.
They're not even going to give him a safety.
That's a bad call. Bad spot. Bad call.
Wow.
That's terrible. Good game by the officials tonight, but they blew that.
He wasn't even close to down.
Yeah, no, he wasn't. But now they have to punt underneath of their goal post.
That was a touchdown.
Yeah, it should have been.
That was a touchdown. And
at the very least, it should have been a safety.
For sure. And a flag. I mean, you can't get further back if it's on Heritage.
Yeah, Heritage had too many guys out there. I mean, where are you going to put the ball now? Willie Tillman is livid.
They mark him at the 2.
Yeah,
they moved the ball back a yard.
I don't know. Maybe he put his knee down and touched the ball.
I saw the delay. I mean,
I don't think he did.
He did not.
Yeah.
So this pass rush is going to pin their ears back and get after it.
And now you got Noah Flores back there too. And that's a good punt.
Way to get it away, and Flores is going to have to field it on a bounce, and he does not. What a punt!
What a turn of events here in the last 5 minutes.
Steve Moore, and great blocking up front by that punt offensive line, and just great punt to get it away and keep Flores from returning that football.
Man, if you're Heritage, you just got to feel like you're snake bitten, right? I mean, the snap over the head. I mean, you just got to feel like no matter what you do, you can't catch a break.
5:23 remaining, and it's going to be officials' timeout.
What a break. All right, we'll step aside for our last stepping aside of the night. We'll be back. This is quite a game to end the regular season. 28-14, Hustlers on top.
Hi, I'm Christy Lindback with Compass, your East Coast real estate expert. When it comes to selling your home, experience and strategy matter. My team and I make sure every detail is handled, so you get top dollar and a stress-free experience. We bring in professional stagers, high-end photographers, and cinematic videographers to showcase your home at its best. Because every showing starts online, and we make sure your home stands out. With consistent communication, strong negotiation skills, and local market expertise.
All right, welcome back here. Chase, here we go, man. This should be a fun 5:23.
1st and 10 for the Hustlers. They're up by 4 points, just looking to drain this clock away. That's A.J. Hunter on the carry, brought down by.
And that's what you do on first down with a 4-point lead on the road with 5 minutes to play.
Absolutely.
You start. You don't look to create anything in the air here. And if you're Noah Flores and you've got the option on the RPO, take the R part of it.
Let's put it in his hands as well. I mean,
let him run with the football here.
Run that read option. Whatever you need. You get 3 on second down, 2nd and 7. High snap, and they're going to pass.
Wow.
Flores unable to get away, and they sling him down hard. Tyese Brown.
Holding against MCC. That's going to be declined.
I don't understand the throw.
I don't understand the play call either. Why would you throw that?
You know you got a new center in there. Oh.
Vance has just got to make sure he gets that ball to Flores.
Yeah, I mean, he got it to him. Flores able to corral it, but what's the call here? I mean,
it was a hold. It was a hold.
What's the discussion going on?
I'm not sure. We've seen.
There is a flag in the backfield here, though.
Yeah, that's true. Well, that's where the flag was thrown. That's the loss. They're going to take the sack.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so 3rd and
2nd. That was first down. Or no, that was second.
No, that was 2nd down. It's 3rd down.
It should be. Yep.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah. There
3rd
you go.
and long. 3rd and very long. About 20 yards. Flores tried the hard count, didn't get it, and now you're almost. You got 4 minutes and 19 seconds and ticking. Do you just throw the football? Well. Snap gets to Flores. Pass rush getting after him. Tries to escape. Can he get away? He cannot. Back-to-back sacks by the Heritage defensive line. And again, number 55, Amir Parker in the backfield.
Well, you haven't heard his name a lot tonight, but you hear it when it matters most as Parker gets in there.
And that's what elite pass rushers do.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And now you punt this ball and you make no beans about it.
What a stand from this defense. I mean, everything going against you. Your offense is not giving you an ounce of help right now. And you're still standing tall, keeping Flores.
Problem is you got nobody back here, which I don't understand.
Yeah, you know they're going to punt. You got to be back. Flores, line drive punt.
There
and it's going to be touched, and it's going to be fielded by Owens, and Owens nowhere to go now. He slips away. He's going to get upfield and get some yards out of this. Nathaniel Owens.
Well, this is your season, possibly your postseason. Right here, Jordan Padala and company. Either they do or they don't, Chase.
And this could be his last high school game ever. The senior quarterback who has bounced around from team to team.
Melbourne, Rockledge. Am I missing somebody?
Now Heritage,
right. Okay.
And he started, I believe, in South Florida.
Yes, that's correct.
So
4 teams in 4 years, and this is where it ends. And does it end tonight or does it end on November the 14th?
And even with a win here, they still got to have some luck. I don't know. They need Miramar to lose.
Yeah, they're a 9th seed, so they needed help coming in, even if they did win.
So they're going to need a miracle on the field and off the field
and
as well.
This is and your playmaker has come off the field here injured.
Oh, man, that is not good. I mean, you need him. As Lee's going to go to the slot receiver here.
But I don't know. That's not what happened. I think they had too many men on the field, and I don't know.
Padala takes the snap, hands it off to Clark.
Wow.
Nowhere to go. Kermani Williams all over that one.
He was standing there waiting for him like he was waiting for delivery from Amazon on Christmas Eve.
And just no blocking up front. I mean, what do you do here if you're Coach Hughes and Padala?
You got to throw the football. I mean, you need chunk yards here.
Yeah, a field goal does nothing. You're
down by
you
got to get in the end zone, so you're going to have to throw the ball.
And this clock keeps ticking. I mean, they're at 2.5 minutes here. I mean,
yeah,
they're taking their time. 2nd and 10. Fakes the handoff. Great protection up front. There goes that comeback route again. Now able to get upfield, close to a first down, maybe a yard short.
But he doesn't get out of, or does he? Yeah, he does, I guess.
They did stop the clock.
Yeah, 2:24 now, so it's going to be third down. Obviously, anything from here on out is 4 downs, so regardless of where you are.
Looks like it's going to be 3rd and 2.
Yeah, so.
I believe that was Kaiser Birch on the reception.
Owens is back in. Drayvon Lee comes out. The defense for MCC shifts.
Padala hands it off to Clark. Javion Cooper.
Look at the big
He's going nowhere. Loss of yards.
And this is for the season. 155. 4th down and 5. Timeout.
Got to take a
Heritage,
timeout.
yeah.
You got to get your play. I don't know how I feel about the run there. I mean, you haven't been running the ball too efficiently, and
yeah, I just think you had to throw the ball.
Maybe it was another RPO. I didn't see a receiver go out.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh man, I mean it's all on the line here.
Well, I know what you need to do here. Yeah, I mean I think you have got to just run that comeback to Birch or Owens at either side. You know, a couple of hitches is all you need to run here.
How about this? How about a fake hitch go route?
How about the old what is it called? What we've seen it a couple times.
Hook and ladder?
Yeah, the old hook and ladder.
I like that. I like that.
The hook and ladder.
I like that. I mean, that's the perfect play to do it.
Yeah.
You got that curl route. Just pitch it outside.
Yep.
I mean, you got to pull anything out
Melbourne's good at running that play.
Yeah, 4th and 4.
Saw Titusville run it earlier this year. No. It was Heritage that ran it, I believe.
Was it?
Against Titusville.
So it's in their book.
It's in their book.
4th and 4. Jordan Padala. Could be his last career game in high school. Fakes the handoff. Quick pass. Got to get upfield. He gets the first down.
Nice play. Nice fake by
And if
Padala.
you're the Hustlers defense, I know you don't want them to get the big play, but you got to be on that. I mean, there was 5 yards of separation there.
I think the fake from Padala froze him.
That's
a good play by Jordan.
1st and 10. 1:30 to go. I believe Heritage has 1 timeout remaining, if I'm not mistaken.
Maybe it's the Panthers that pull off the miracle this week.
Padala back to that comeback route. You got to get out of bounds. He stays in, getting some extra yards, still on his feet, dancing around. He's going to get the first down and a lot more. Gain of about 20 yards that time.
It's a good play.
On the reception was Kaiser Birch.
The clock will stop to move the change here with 1:18. Not sure why the clock is not stopped. It's supposed to stop.
It's still running. I mean, we're under 1:10 here. 3 is no good. You got to get in the end zone. Fakes the handoff. Great pass protection. Taking a deep ball. That's Noah Flores out there. And he caught it.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Nathaniel Owens.
That is the miracle that won against them last week that they catch tonight.
Unbelievable. Nathaniel Owens, what concentration.
What a play.
Jordan Padala trusts this guy to make a play, and that's exactly what he did.
Padala still had to get that ball there. What a great job by Nathaniel Owens. That is the type of play that beat them this week, and that's the type of play they may very well win with this week.
Unbelievable. And on the best defensive player, on the best player on the field probably in Noah Flores.
Yeah.
Let's go right at him and trust our guy over theirs. Wow. As there was a penalty, it's probably going to be over-celebrating, whatever you want to call it. But in that moment, I mean, you can't even be mad at your guy for that, right?
No. Unsportsmanlike, 15 yards. It'll happen on the kickoff. But you got Will Warren or Will Stewart.
Will Stewart, yeah. I mean, we've seen him struggle a little bit today.
Yeah, we have.
He has missed an extra point.
Well, they're surely not getting – I mean, they can't kick it from the –
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So this is to put it to a 3-point ball game. They haven't made an extra point all game.
All right. So MCC takes this on the extra point instead of the kickoff. You get the choice.
That's smart. I think that's the play here. That's the right. That's the right decision.
Now a
by
field
Coach
goal
Stillman.
can win this game. Yeah,
and the snap is bounced. You got to go down.
Yeah, and the extra point, they can't kick it from the 10. It certainly wasn't going to happen.
That is
there.
5 points.
Yeah.
5 points they've missed on.
Right.
And just extra points alone. Another 5 points, you're up by 7.
So now.
Oh, wow.
It's 30-28. 56 seconds to go. Listen, here's the thing. You know last week's in their mind. Right?
It's
because this is
in
the
their mind.
same exact situation
Same
that we're
thing. 56 seconds. Again, not quite sure. I believe the Hustlers 2 timeouts remaining, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm pretty sure you're right.
Oh my goodness! You cannot kick it to Flores here. You got to keep this on the ground.
No, we've seen this happen.
You'd rather give them the ball around the 40 than kick it to Noah Flores.
What a game!
Unbelievable game here.
You've seen 2 good ones here in back-to-back weeks.
Back-to-back weeks, just absolute thrillers.
Boy, Heritage don't make anything easy, do they?
They do not. 56 seconds. Season on the line for the Heritage Panthers. Can they hang on? And there goes that pooch kick. And that's a great place kick. Flores is going to get a go at this, though. They missed the first tackle. They missed the second tackle. Noah Flores trying to bounce outside. There is a penalty. He's still going. They bring him down. Great job by Heritage to stay on top of him and not let him break loose.
Penalty is going to go against MCC for a hold, so that's going to back this up.
10 yards.
Yeah.
From the spot of the foul, I believe.
And now Flores, Flores has got to be that kid probably he's probably going to go to sleep tonight. He probably won't wake up tomorrow until about 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
I don't blame him. I mean, this is insane. I think he's got school tomorrow.
Yeah. And then he got to go trick-or-treating tomorrow night. Well, you don't trick-or-treat at 18.
He might. You never know.
Yeah, that's true.
He ain't going to school tomorrow.
I bought a bag of candy yesterday. 135 pieces, $25, man.
For what? Little Kit Kats, little Milky Ways,
all kinds of stuff I like.
$25.
Because I'll put a bunch in a bowl. I'll be doing football tomorrow night, so
we'll bring it to football. There you
go.
Right. 49 seconds. The Panthers season on the line. Noah Flores trying to end that. Flores rolls left. Fires a quick pass. Way to toe tap by Jelani Clark. He caught it, and he picked up a first down.
Boy, I tell you, man.
That should be a yard short of a first down. So 9-yard pickup.
If you're Heritage right now, if you're these Panther fans sitting here, you are holding your breath because there is nothing guaranteed.
And, that play, I know we're a lot further back, but that play is similar to what we saw last week, me and Knock. I mean, a little quick route. Instead of the DB trying to jump that route, they stay back, stay disciplined. That's something they definitely pointed out in their film session. They probably got chewed out for that one. Flores, quick pass outside. That's Bonenberger. Bonenberger, he's going to be brought down. You don't want to get a flag here if you're Owens. Smart play not to slam him down and just drive him back. Nathaniel Owens on the tackle. 37 seconds.
Now we'll get a timeout.
And that's one of those situations where Owens could have just kind of slammed him to the ground and got that 15-yarders, but good discipline by Nathaniel Owens.
So Heritage looking to go to 4-6 and be an 8 seed and make the playoffs. The bad news for them is that they're going to have to end up playing a team like St. Thomas Aquinas in the first round. Now, MCC, if they lose this game, they're going to drop to 2-7 because they had a game against Trinity Catholic that was rained out, that they didn't include the stats. Or the individual stats were included, but the game itself did not. So they're going to only have 9 games, but one of those 2 victories was against Orlando Christian Prep. Now, Orlando Christian Prep and MCC are in 1A2 along with the First Academy, who are all in the same district together. And the First Academy can't play in the playoffs. So it's OCP and MCC next on November 14th at the Hive.
And we have a penalty. And I don't know what that signal was.
There's 12 guys on the field.
Out of a timeout.
Yeah, you cannot have that.
Brutal out of a timeout.
Just for the NFL, it'd be a 10-second runoff.
Wow. 37 seconds, one timeout remaining for the Hustlers as they are backed up at their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, that's just bad.
1st and 15. Does Flores have some more magic tricks?
5 of 5 set.
Pass
This might be
outside,
a
double pass. He's going to launch it downfield. It's covered well. It is tipped up, incomplete.
That ball hung up there after the tip. 29 seconds to go. That'll bring up 2nd and 15.
How about that cannon from Lucas Hamilton?
Yeah, you knew it was a double pass as soon as you saw it.
You saw
it right away. Heritage read that nicely.
Great coverage on the back end. Jelani Clark, the intended receiver that time. On coverage, Kaiser, Birch, and Nathaniel Owens, along with Hancock.
I think this is the best game of the year I've done.
29 seconds. Now 2nd and 15. I like that attempt at the double pass there. I like it. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, I do too. I do too.
Middle of the field still open with a timeout. Flores, good decision. Tuck it and run. He's got space, and they're going to push him in the middle. He gets up to about the 47-yard line.
If you got it, you take it now.
Got to burn a timeout. They do. They get the timeout. That was their final timeout.
They are almost at the 50-yard line. Weren't you in this exact position last week?
Yeah. I think the same amount of time left on the clock,
it was
too.
26 seconds.
Different scored, but
yeah,
same type of situation.
Listen, I was going to say I have no idea why Mark Ainsley has not, and there goes Ainsley gathering the troops here on the timeout. And you've got to be telling them, listen to what I'm about to tell you.
It's crazy. We've talked about it so much in this ballgame, and to be in the same situation, and this time, this is dire need. It's not just a championship. This is your life. This is
knock the ball down.
Just keep them in front.
Just keep it in front of you.
And all MCC needs is a field goal. And we've seen Will Stewart. We saw him in warm-ups I saw him hit from 45 yards.
Yeah, well, they don't have any more timeouts, so.
20 seconds. Flores is going to roll right. He has blockers in front of him. Will he tuck it and run? He's going to throw it. It's caught. Jelani Clark. He's got to get out of bounds.
12 seconds.
He gets out of bounds.
So he's
unbelievable.
27-yard line. First down. Out of bounds. You got time for one play to the sideline.
Got to have eyes on Clark there.
Yeah, you got one play. Maybe you can pick up.
12 seconds. Flores takes the snap. He's got to get rid of it. He's going to get some yards and gets out of bounds. 6 seconds. They got to attempt a field goal here. You can't risk running another play.
So you get 35, 45, 52 yards.
Wow. I think it's going to be actually a little bit closer.
Do you let him come out and try it?
6 seconds. I mean, what can you run? No timeouts.
Yeah, you're just going to try and win the game here is what you're going to do.
No, I mean, he's not out there.
Nah.
2nd and 7. 5 seconds remaining. Timeout Heritage. I don't like that timeout.
I don't like that timeout at all.
Why would you not let them run that play?
Yeah, I don't give them any more time to think about it.
I think that's a bad decision sending your offense out there. I mean, I'm not a coach. Willie Tillman's been doing this a long time. I'm no space to talk.
Listen, I think, I don't know here. I don't like the timeout.
The ball is at the 25-yard line here.
Is it the 25?
Yeah, 25.
All right, so it's at the 25. I thought it was the 35, so the 25.
So it's going to be a 42-yard field goal?
You got to let him try that.
42 yards is long. but it's makeable. It's not a 52-yarder.
And you're coming from the right hash. Now, the wind's going west to east, and you're kicking east to west here. But you have got to kick this ball, and they are.
Yeah, good. I mean, I don't know about that timeout there.
Yeah.
If they get burned by that timeout, Will Warren out to attempt to end the Panthers' season. Because now you don't have a timeout to ice them. You can't call a timeout.
42-yard field goal.
42 yards for the senior. Snaps good, holds good, doesn't have the distance. No good. The Panthers win. The Heritage Panthers season is still alive.
We'll find out on whatever day selection day is. But
what a game.
Panthers still with a shot. We'll have to see how the rankings and the seedings come back. But it was a long shot for them to make it. They had to win this game. They did their part.
It was just an insane game, and that timeout could have costed them so bad, that timeout right there.
Yeah, but
that kick had the distance, just a little offline.
The bottom line is that this week it doesn't work. The bad stuff doesn't work against them. Jordan Padala and John White, our player of the game, would you agree?
Yeah, I would agree.
Nate Owens with a great catch down there, but Jordan Padala, he does throw that pick six, but listen, I thought Jordan played well tonight, and I thought that John White did well. I want to thank all of our great sponsors tonight, the Cancer Care Center of Brevard, Orange Pest Control, Chrissy Lindback, the Cruise Coach, Pizza Vola, and I want to thank the Heritage Panthers again as we wrap up another season of Heritage Panther High School football. Hopefully we'll be back next year to bring you another exciting slate of 7 to 8 games. So for Chase Alexander, I'm Alan Slaughter-Zinski. This has been a presentation of Brevard Sports Network. Once again, your final score, the Panthers will end the season 4-6. MCC will end their season